literally said, "How do you guys think Amberlynn would be when she loses all the weight?" My girlfriend replied, "She'd probably look like melting ice cream or a melted candle." My girlfriend behind my back was calling me Porkahontas. When I was in Wisconsin, I genuinely was.
Howdy y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Melina, formerly fat, currently fed up. Today we will be catching up with Miss Amber. Yes, and originally I wanted to catch up on the bottles videos because I saw the ankle react to the bottles videos and I thought the edit was hilarious, but Miss Amber decided to copyright strike them. Yeah, so those videos unfortunately at the current moment are not available, but alas, the video must be done. So I will be using Apathetic FaxX videos. They will all be linked down below along with Amber's original videos / lives if you're interested in watching the whole live. Yes, this situation type deal is different. This is actually my last day pet sitting, which Amber, we will get into the whole pet sitting thing along the lines of the videos as the videos go on. Something you should have done for your pets, and Rarity would still be here. Quick little update, my second goal for my fundraiser has been reached. You guys are absolutely incredible. If you're not aware, I'm running a Taco Bell Ultra Marathon in October in Denver, Colorado, and I'm fundraising for my local food bank. My original goal was $1,000 and we hit that very quickly. So I raised it to $2,000. We hit that, so I'm raising it to $3,000. So if you have ever gotten anything from my content, if you enjoy what I do, if you want to support me in any way, please do consider donating to the food bank. It is especially important now, given the political climate and things that are happening with food banks right now. So they need our help now more than ever. With all that being said, we're going to jump right into it. I don't think I have anything else to say. This will be a long video. I apologize if I touch my hair a bunch. I need a fidget toy. Link me your favorite ones that I can fidget with while I'm working, I guess. And if my hair goes up halfway through, then that's why. I'm going to move this that way because I'm gonna have her like here. We are starting with Amber is adding another membership tier to her channel with no perks. This was 10 days ago. It cracks me up how Amber gets so upset when people use those raggedy ass photos of her and she's the one who posts them in the first place. You despicable piece of
So as we know, Amber has had membership-only live streams on her channel for the past 5 months or so. For a whopping $10 per month, she promised a 2-hour live stream once a week. So far, she owes those paying members 3 full live streams totaling 6 hours of undelivered content. Well, on top of that, Amber has now chosen to cut her members-only live streams down to 1 hour, and she says since she will be going live twice a week now, Tuesdays and Sundays, that justifies keeping the price at $10 per month. But today she's announced she will be creating yet another tier, charging $4.99 so that she can gift memberships. And she also says there will be no difference between the two tiers. Not only that, but she's now opening them up to the public to view, but only allowing her members to comment and interact with her.
Speaking of memberships, I do have channel memberships. I actually added a new one. I have not talked about it. I will briefly mention it here. I did have 2 tiers. I had the Honey Drizzle, which was 99 cents just for basic support. You get to vote on member polls and have your name in the end of my video. And then for $2.99, those are my Golden Bison babes. With that, you get access to all my Monday Mindset posts. Every Monday I post a Monday Mindset post. And in those posts, I talk about discipline, I talk about personal responsibility. Each week the topics build on top of one another and I give you realistic goals, realistic things you can do, weekly challenges. You are involved in a community of like-minded people that are also trying to better their lives, and overall it's really fun. Every Saturday I post check-ins, so you're able to go back and talk about the things that you did or did not do. Super cool, super fun. Also with the Golden Bison tier, you get early access to videos the vast majority of the time. And then with my new tier, it is called the Bison Inc. Club. It is $9.99 a month. And with that, you get a handwritten postcard from me to you every single month. So check that out if you want a connection outside of the screen with me. And yeah, that being said, let's continue. All right, enough about me.
Also, did you hear Amber's family member, Ozzy Osbourne, passed away today?
Am I related to Ozzy Osbourne? Well, when I was back living with my parents. So around like
Is she crying in this?
12, 13, maybe 14 vibes. I was cleaning out the back of our shed. We lived in a trailer and I was cleaning it out because no one else did, and I thought it would be fun because I thought I would find some like tea, and I was right. There was like this big pamphlet. It was just paper, just printed paper. It looked kind of old, had some spiraling to turn the pages, and I was looking through it and I saw Ozzy Osbourne. Oh, you're so pretty. Thank you, Liz. So are you. I appreciate that. How am I doing? I'm doing okay. Today's day 2 of me taking double my Zoloft. And honestly, it makes me feel weird. I'm not gonna lie about it. It makes me extremely tired. I feel like lethargic all day long. Did you see N is in jail? Yeah. Did you hear Trisha's new baby name? It's horrific. It's horrific. Why so tired? My Zoloft is doing it. It's crazy. I don't know. I'm telling Trisha you said that. That's okay. We don't have to like all baby names. What's the baby name? Aquaman? Aquaman. I'm just imagining like the baby in
Amber cannot talk when it comes to naming things. The names that she gives her pets and everything, stupid. The name that she wanted to name her daughter, stupid.
school, especially like elementary, middle school. Like he's gonna get made fun of. I hate it. I hate it so much. But I
He'll be made fun of by people like Amber. Didn't she admit that she was a bully in like elementary school?
hate it bad. I'm a stoner. You look straight up high. No hate. But do you smoke still sometimes? No, I'm completely sober. No edibles. No smoking. No vapes. No drinking. I almost wish I had like a test just to prove it. What were the names you had picked out if you had kids?
That is one thing about Amber, is if she is actually telling the truth about something, she will go to the ends of the earth to prove that she is correct. If she actually has receipts for something, she will show them. That's how we know she's lying about basically everything.
Adeline if it was a girl, and Romeo if it was a boy. My personal opinion is that people like are biased. Like Trisha could do no wrong when
She can't have kids, so she named her new kitten the name that she wanted to name a child.
it comes to baby names. But if it was like, let's just say me for an example. Okay, just imagine Amberlynn having a baby. I named him Aquaman. You guys would be like, that is the worst thing I've ever heard. God, I haven't smoked.
Yeah. If Amber had a kid, oh my. That would be atrocious.
When they miss it. That thing that's wrong with my lung that also makes me not want to smoke or anything either. Aquaman Lynn Reid, for real. I missed the last chat. Is this one public too? It is public, yes. Romeo is a great name. I love that name a lot. Nap stream. Can I take a nap? Would you guys care?
Girl, shut up. You are home all day. You are housebound. You do not leave. You are taking naps all day long. Shut up.
Do you know where Russia is on the map? Probably not, actually. You blocked so many words. I never got across why I was upset. There's not that many words blocked, but are you seeing a therapist? I do see a therapist, yes, and thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate that. Is Windows still?
She is not seeing a therapist, because if she was, again, she would be talking about it. I told, spoiler alert, in her live stream today, I caught it right when she started it, and I sent her a $1.99 super chat, and I said, you need to call your therapist, not go live. And she was like, well, going live is my job. Shut up. I know people are like, don't send her money, don't send her money. It's $1.99, and I will greatly make that up in this video, trust me. It was worth it for the lols. That's less than an energy drink, like, it's okay.
Nobody's blocked anymore. So that's why when like everyone always comes up to me and they're like, Karina Kaboom can't message on your
Karina Kaboom is crazy.
like, I don't understand that because nobody is blocked. So I don't know. Then why can't she type on chat? No idea. Do you think Wasabi is lonely? No, he's really happy. He's a happy little kitty for sure. I just love him so freaking much. And a lot of you
How are you going to say you love an animal but you do not take care of them properly? We will get into it. We will get into it.
I haven't been vlogging really. And plus it's like whenever I show my pets, like people, it's weird energy. So it's just like a boundary.
Because you are a pet animal abuser. That is why.
For myself. Okay, hold on. Can I flip this? I'm not showing anything. Okay. So if there was anyone that was blocked, it would be under hidden users. I told you I don't have a block list.
Yeah, she probably cleared it out right before flipping the camera. Let's be honest here.
My block list on Instagram, though, a whole different story. It's crazy. Probably like 3,000. I'm not going to show blocked words due to doxing. Do you have certain words banned in chat?
What does that mean? Did she type in one of her ex's address or something? Maybe.
Her name banned, obviously, she won't be able to chat. I don't think that's true because she's not in my banned words, I don't think. If you're back in 2023, would you go through with weight loss surgery? Thank you. Surgery. Thank you so much, Michelle, for the super chat. And yes, I would. Rarity is a banned word because people are very harsh. Like, I have had.
Because you killed her. Whether it was on purpose or not, you were the reason why she is most likely than not dead. I would like to believe that she found a home and someone swooped her up off of the cold, snowy streets of Wisconsin. But let's be real here. She most likely froze to death because of you wanting to be in a relationship with a greeter woman who didn't even like you.
Like, actual breakdowns in vlogs due to how much I miss her. I miss her so much that, like, I'm grieving and mourning her, and I just don't like what the internet has done with that, and it just makes me kind of sick. So what is the most
Yeah, you make us sick also. The feeling is mutual.
blown out of proportion thing about FBI Frank? I don't really know how to answer that question. You guys, I'm about to fall asleep. Can I fall asleep? I don't know. I'm gonna have to, like, I'm gonna keep up the 100 milligrams of Zoloft. If I keep feeling like this, obviously I'm gonna speak to my doctor. How are you feeling after Ozzy's passing? That is, like, super depressing. It's depressing. It's, like, really sad for sure. Oh, and by the way, I am going to
Her uncle died.
have, so right now I just have this membership going, which is the $9.99 a month. I'm also going to have a second one. So you guys are going to have the option
Did anyone ever find out how many people are subscribed or are members to her? I'm so curious.
to do this one or to do the $4.99 one, because the $4.99 one is going to make it to where I'm able to gift. You're allowed to have multiple memberships going on your channel, by the way. I'm going to be putting up a $4.99 one. So if you want to just do half the price, then you can. You can cancel the $9.99 one and just do half the price, or just do whatever you want to do. And gifting is your love language. I know it is. That's why I'm like, oh my God, I want to be able to gift members to people so bad. Having 2 pets disappear is being an irresponsible owner. So I've only had 1 pet disappear.
So no, you haven't. Gracie disappeared on your watch also, and then you immediately replaced her with Wasabi, with your Wasabi fund that had like $2 in it. Shut up.
And it was Rarity. If you're talking about Gracie, that was not my pet, which
Yes, she was. I don't know if the clip is in here, but there's a clip saying that just because you were dating Destiny, that pet is now yours. She was your pet, and you got rid of her so you can get Wasabi.
loved her dearly and I miss her. And B, it was like Destiny hates my guts, and Destiny has even confirmed that is nowhere near Amberlynn's fault. And I know people just love talking about that and like saying that, etc., etc. Why not just cancel the $10 one and only do the 5? It's the same.
Because she's greedy, and she's banking on people not canceling and then continuing to get their money.
Because so many people are already attached to this one.
They're so attached. No, Amber, please don't stop the $10 membership. I am so emotionally invested in this one. Be so freaking for real.
For me, I know I would hate to like have to undo it and then redo it, blah blah blah. So I just want to get.
Look at her little shit-eating grin. No, if she was an ethical content creator, what she would do is cancel the $9.99 one, because that would cancel it for everyone. She would create the $4.99 one and then restart the $9.99 one, because that gives people the opportunity to actually go back and choose what they want to do, not bank on people forgetting and then you just getting paid or how much does YouTube take, like 20 or 30%, and then taxes, so you getting paid basically $5 per membership. Go away. Be honest.
People the option for a little bit, and then if I notice that a lot of people are switching over to the $4.99, then I will cancel it. I'm just trying to make everything.
No, she won't.
Easy breezy, beautiful cover girl.
That's not the easiest way to do it, dumbass.
What's the difference between tiers? What do we get if we stay at 10? So there's gonna be no differences.
That's so stupid. I have 2 memberships that one costs 2 times as much, but you also get the same exact thing from both of them. Hello.
But I've made sure to like do some research, talk to the YouTube about it, because there's like a YouTube chat that you can talk to. A lot of people, what I've noticed is they do members, but they give their audience nothing.
Yeah, she was looking into that because that is exactly what she wants to do. The difference between those creators and you, Amber, is that those creators are actually providing substance to their audience. You are not. No one, most people are not watching you directly. Most people are going to reaction channels to watch you indirectly because we are watching your train wreck. We are here to chat shit and to laugh and to get on your ass about the animal abuse, but we don't want to actually watch you. We want to get entertained by other people, not you. Although you are the entertainment. I mean, that's the whole purpose of lol cows, right?
It's just a way of like showing support. And I was like so confused by it because I thought that having members like you had to give your audience something, but I guess you don't. I'm like, oh,
Oh, oh, I can get money for doing absolutely nothing, for working 2 hours a week.
okay. I thought that was weird. This whole time I thought you had to like give something. So it's just gonna, say the same where you guys are the ones who get to speak to me freely during my chats. Except you ignore 99% of the chat. Oh my God, no way. I talk to you guys the whole time. She means you ignore most comments. No, I don't. I do my best over here. There's just a lot of people talking at once and only one of me.
I will give her that. She does ignore a lot of comments, depending on what the comment is about. I will say that I've only done one live. I do want to do more lives, but I've done one with Angelica Unfiltered. It is in my live section on my account, and it is hard keeping up with the chats. And when we did it, it was only for my members. I don't remember how many people joined. I think it was like 40 people were watching, and even then I was like,
Yeah, I think that's a really good idea because like I know a lot of people are like, $4.99 is like a good price. I could pay that, but like the $9.99, like I just don't see myself doing that. So I just want to be able to have more people be a part of the members because that'll make me happy. So how did you really find Mr. Snowflake's info? So I have a friend.
You don't though. So, with the shifty eyes, that's her trying to find an excuse or a lie, which, you know. If Amberlynn reads, mouth is open, she is lying.
Like I said, they did what is it called? Like image reverse search or whatever. So something about see, I don't want to get into it. I don't want to say anything I'm not supposed to say, so I'm not really gonna. At this point, you won't touch 300 pounds again. Maybe not. I hope so. These super chats are mean.
She won't. She will not. And we'll get into that also in a little bit when we talk about the cat.
Yeah, they are. I can handle it though. You're
You have no choice but to handle it. She does not like YouTube. She does not like being on YouTube. She says that she loves YouTube and she loves content creation and she loves editing. Girl, your setup has been the same the whole time. You do not do any fancy edits. You didn't even create your own intro. You had someone else do that, which inherently is not bad. Like that's not a bad thing. But that can be something that you learn. You can learn how to edit. You can learn how to use DaVinci or whatever that one editing software is. You can learn how to use CapCut. You can learn all these things. You can make things entertaining, but you just don't. You set up your phone on a freaking, what was it, like a potting plant, and then you use your laptop to read the messages. Like you won't even figure out how to use OBS, like, or StreamYard. StreamYard is super easy. You don't even have to pay for it. For someone who loves their job, you're doing a quite shit job at it.
well. It screams swollen, but yeah. The only chats you've read or commented of mine have been to comment of no substance. Okay, Steve. Have you weighed yourself recently? I weighed myself about a week and a half ago, and I'm down weight, and that made me really happy.
Alex said, swollen? Girl, you're 500 pounds. It ain't the camera angle. For real.
You look like you've been gaining. It's definitely the angle.
You've been gaining because you've been with Emily this whole time. Spoiler alert, guys. Sorry. Also, I will be putting in the timestamp. I will be putting in the description the timestamp of each video that I'm reacting to, just in case you don't really want to watch about this memberships or whatever. So you can click through and do that.
Up here, which definitely makes me look bigger because
You don't just look bigger, you are bigger.
usually when I'm filming, I'm I usually hold my phone like that, but I will like easily
She's like,
admit that I am
I usually
super
hold my
swollen.
phone
Like
like
my
this.
lymphedema and lipedema right now are not doing very good. Change the angle. No, I am good.
Yeah, because you eat like a fucking raccoon. You eat nothing but garbage. Of course, your lympha and lymphedema are doing bad. Oh my God.
OBS and my camera both recorded my voice. Rookie move. So going forward, I am going to use the OBS footage, otherwise I have to split and mute every time I speak. I apologize.
This is what I look like. I don't care what angle I'm at. I'm not gonna feel bad about having a circular face.
You should, when you're 500 pounds, you should absolutely feel bad. Why wouldn't you feel bad for being a big fat glutton? It's gross.
It took me a lot to get to that point where it's like body shaming isn't gonna make me look or isn't gonna make me feel bad about myself. I say we go on strike so you can have to get a job. This is my job. Bowling girl.
Could you imagine? I always say if she got kicked off YouTube, if people stopped watching her entirely, whatever, if her income falls below whatever X thousands of dollars a month that she's making, she would either have to do spicy stuff or go on disability. She could not find a normal job. She couldn't even do a sit down at her house and do like a call center job because she has zero interpersonal relationship skills. She doesn't know how to talk to people. No conflict resolution, as we will see. God, I can't wait for the Snowflake and Emily thing to come out. Oh my gosh. I'm
Under
like
500 pounds, eat
jonesing.
the camera angle. Okay, maybe not. Could you point out Oklahoma on a map of the USA? Yes, I can. I could probably point out most states. Are you still looking for a job? It's not that I'm looking. There is one that I could do, and it's just, do I want to do it? You know, that's something that I have to figure out if that's what I want to do or not. And I'll figure that out on my own time. What is it? I'm not going to be talking about that due to like just doxing and personal. It's me. I have super chubby cheeks. It's just the angle of my pic. I'm the same. I could take a really good picture too. Like, can you say what type of position? No. Mm-mm. You don't know the state abbreviations?
Because there isn't one.
Some of them can be hard. Would a job be full time? Yeah. And I would just do YouTube sometimes. Yeah. It
You all you already do YouTube sometimes. What are you talking about?
wouldn't be like a full time gig anymore, you know? You make great content. Oh my God, Isaac, I'm off my game today. Why don't you take your health seriously? I do, but like
No, you don't. What the fuck are you talking about? No, you don't. God, oh my God.
that's not all that I am. So what you're alluding to is that you'll
I mean, it kind of is.
be participating in vet work. What's vet work? Do you mean vet? Like a veterinarian? Do you think you could hold a job because you quit once before in the past? So the only one that I quit, that I like quit because like it was my
Yeah,
choice.
hun, you don't do YouTube full time as it is. Amber, I'm not comparing myself to her because, again, I always say this. I only compare myself to people who are doing better than me because it is pointless to compare yourself to someone doing worse than you. That's kind of weird. I consider myself what is doing YouTube full time? Like, what exactly does that mean? Let me see. Dedicating one's primary working hours and effort to creating and managing a YouTube channel with the goal of generating income and building a sustainable career on the platform. Okay. I don't dedicate my primary working hours to YouTube because I have a full time 9 to 5, 40 plus hour a week job. I dedicate all my time outside of YouTube and endurance training and lifting and fostering cats to YouTube, which ends up being a week, 20, 20 plus hours a week doing YouTube stuff, whether it's editing or creating my Monday mindset post or like responding to comments, things like that. That is taking it seriously or doing it like full time. I guess I wouldn't consider myself full time because I do have an actual full time job. This bitch only does YouTube for 2 hours a week. 2 hours a week. It's gonna take me longer than 2 hours to edit this video. Be so freaking for real. She always talking, this is my job, this is my job. You suck at your job, you're demoted.
To quit was due to like anxiety and like physical health, but all the other jobs was because like I was moving and stuff. When I was a PCA worker, that was like everything to me, and I did not want to quit, but I was moving out
It
of
was everything to her because she was constantly around her ex or her girlfriend at the time, her ex-girlfriend Destiny. That's the only reason she liked it so much is because she got to watch and be around her girlfriend 24/7. She doesn't actually like the people. Like she's not a people person.
state, so I had to. No, fet as in fetish. Oh, no, 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 no. That is not what I'll be doing. Are you ready to get back into the dating scene? No, I'm good. I'm good. What
Because she is still with Emily at this point.
happened to lawyer? I still talk to them a lot, actually.
She doesn't have a lawyer also. She doesn't have any money. Yes, she does make decent money on YouTube, but Amber is not financially responsible. This is what I think happens. She gets paid, she pays her rent, and then whatever other bills, so like electricity, her phone, water, garbage, whatever else she has to pay, and then the rest just goes to fucking shit. Food, Torrid, Amazon, she'll buy her cat's food, maybe Twinkie food, maybe. She'll have to buy her litter boxes because, like she has said, and it's confirmed, she would let the box get completely full. And then instead of scooping it twice a day like you're supposed to, she just let the box get full of shit and then she would throw it away and get a new one. Yeah, our sustainability queen.
Not enough. If you're watching, I miss you. There was never a lawyer. Actually, there is. There is. When you
But
don't do
what I was saying with that is she can't afford an actual lawyer. There's no way. There's no way. If she can't afford $1,200 a month for semaglutide, which by the way, it's not that expensive, she cannot afford a lawyer.
YouTube full time as it is, it feels like
She is not saving and she's definitely not investing.
I'm hounded 24/7. No, get off YouTube for good. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, goodbye.
Um,
She can't sue the reaction channels for anything. All of it's transformative.
then what will everyone do with themselves?
Girl, I don't know if there are any reaction. I guess there are some that do only Amber reactions, but I don't think they're doing it full time. And if they are, it's very, very easy. It's very, very easy to move on to other girls. Alexandra Rodriguez. Sorry, girl. You're boring. I've already scorched enough of your earth. I'll give you a little break. No, I won't. But Amber's tea over the last day is they're both very interesting. If you're not aware, I made 2 videos on Alexandra Rodriguez. Give them a watch if you'd like, but they're quite spicy.
Why is there so much hate? I don't know.
And there it is again. I don't know. I don't really do anything wrong. I don't know why people like me. You're stupid. Go watch any of the compilations of you being shitty and trashy to people, and you'll see why we don't like you.
think that people are just really, I don't know. Like, I don't do anything wrong. Like, I'm not a mean person. I'm just,
I'm just gonna link down below Snowflake's Victims of an Empath. Amber, you need to watch it. She does say that she hates Snowflake, and I'm pretty sure that's why, because he calls her out on all of her shit.
here. And no matter what, like, people are just
Look at her little, her fucking duper's delight.
rude. I don't know. I genuinely don't.
Oh, I don't know.
I was painted to be a villain. I was painted to be a villain once too.
She's not painted to be a villain. She is a villain because she is a nasty, horrible person.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
paint is sometimes permanent.
That's your fault.
Can't wash it out. I'm kind of stuck this way, you know.
Yeah, you can't wash it just like you can't wash your own ass. And you have Beck wash your shitty washcloths.
Am I drunk? No, I'm completely sober. You know what? I think I'm gonna order off of Amazon. I'm gonna order like Lana strips. I'm gonna order alcohol strips. I'm gonna order it all. And so I'm gonna have a cup of tea in my hand. I'm gonna be proving to you guys that I'm sober.
It's probably dark brown because she doesn't drink enough water.
Literally
You guys remember when she would get all those UTIs because she was too lazy to get up and go to the bathroom, so she would hold it constantly? Yeah. She wants us to believe that she actually takes Twinkie outside when she couldn't even take herself to the bathroom. Yeah. We totally believe you, girl.
sober. Like it's so hard for me. You don't even know how bad every single day I want to get and I choose not to.
Because you are an addict, just like your parents.
So it's like so triggering when people like bring this up and stuff. It's
So
really fun.
triggering. So triggering. Go touch grass with your dog.
When you start suing the reaction channels, you've been talking to Laura for a while, and I know you'll win. I don't really want to talk about when
Was
we
that a picture of Emily's
start
face?
suing the reaction channels. You've been talking to Laura
Is that Emily? No, I know that's not her account, but that looks like a picture of her.
for a while, and I know you'll win. I don't really want to talk about what I will be doing or when, but thank you for the super chat.
I would love to see Amber in court. Like she would have to show up, right? Like actually fly in. That would be so funny. I'd make it easy on her. Can we do court in Oklahoma? I'll fly to Oklahoma. That's okay. That would be so funny.
Wasables, come here, baby boy. Hop up on you. Let's show everybody. He's a baby boy. Oh, I have to like really communicate with him. It's just a baby. It's just a baby boy all the time. It's just a little babe all the time. He is just a purring baby boy. Oh, he loves that right like there. Oh, he loves that. Does Wasabi have a favorite toy? Yes. Yes. You're looking at it. Honestly wonder if this is what live streams are.
It is pretty impressive how long her hair is. Her hair is longer than mine. I'll show you guys my hair. I crimped it today, but I think, yeah, it's like right here. My terminal length is actually like right here, but it hasn't gotten there yet. I'm actually getting a haircut next week or in 2 weeks from now. Nothing crazy, just a trim, and then I'm gonna get some highlights. Nothing crazy though, just a little bit of blonde, just a little bit.
Or honestly, I thought that would be fun and talk about a lot or maybe ask good questions. Yeah, I'm not feeling the greatest. My new medicine and it's definitely affecting me. So plus a lot of people are really mean to me, so I have to do my hardest to be okay. We can't hear you and stop putting mayo on pasta. You're looking so old. I am old. Thank you for the super chat.
35 is not old. However, metabolically, you are about 50, and your likelihood of surviving past 40 is exponentially low. I will talk more about this when the cat is revealed.
You guys have to realize I'm almost like 40. It's a baby boy. What's a fun summer activity you've done lately, planning on doing?
Nothing.
Um, Summer activity that I plan on doing.
We were supposed to go paddleboarding, not this weekend, but last weekend. But the summer out here actually hasn't been crazy hot. Knock on wood that it stays like this, I guess. But we're in August, and I don't think we've had any days over 100. I'm in the Bay Area, and it frequently certain parts of the Bay Area can get over 100. And yeah, so well, what's the weather going to be this week? Yeah, 70s. You know what? I'll take it. I will take it. I'm sure it has to do with something with global warming, which is a whole other thing. I it's scary, but yeah, I mean, fine. I'll keep the 70s.
I don't like the summer. It's too hot. It's like 103 degrees.
You don't like the summer because you're fat. When I was fat, I also did not like summer.
Like I'm good. Zoloft flu. What is Zoloft flu? Hold on, I'm googling Zoloft flu because now I'm like really confused. Is that real? Did someone make that up? When you increase, your body needs to adjust. The adjustment period can sometimes manifest as nausea, fatigue, headache. I had such a bad headache yesterday. I was like, what the fuck is going on with me? Oh my god.
Why did they put that in her head? This is going to be a reason for her to stop taking Zoloft.
I'm like literally so shocked right now. The symptoms may be similar to flu symptoms, like tiredness, muscle aches. Oh, that's why I feel like shit. Well, that's good. Oh yeah, my heat sensitivity lately, not good. Any news about starting Zipbound? No news. When will you make more merch? I don't know. Has anyone actually bought the merch? Yes, 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 yes. How much?
I will be making merch. I am going through a bunch of people sent me their graphic design stuff. I don't know. They sent me emails about them being graphic designers, and I will be making merch. I just need to hire a graphic designer because I want my art to be real art, and I would like to support an actual artist. But yeah, I have a few things up my sleeve. Nothing super crazy. I will say one thing that I will do because people have been hounding me for it is a pen that says "poop from a butt" on it. I'm just saying it's gonna be cute.
How much money did you make off of the merch? People are haters. So not much. Not much at all.
Why do you keep ignoring my questions about Ozzy?
Yeah, the reason why I want to make merch is it's not for profit. I want the pens to basically be a wash. So if they cost like, I don't know, $2 a piece to make, then $2 in shipping. Because I don't want to make money off of that because it's so silly.
I'm not purposely ignoring them, but yeah, he was in my family tree when I saw my family tree. Could have been a different Ozzy Osbourne, but I saw the name. Whoever it was, hello, how are you? Doesn't mean it's the actual Ozzy Osbourne. Sunny, yeah, there was an Ozzy
So
Osbourne in
stupid.
my thing. It might have been a different Ozzy Osbourne. I don't know what to tell you, but it said Ozzy Osbourne. Ozzy Osbourne. I remember it clear as day. If I
Also, shout out to Apathetic FaxX for putting the chat along the line of how she's reading it. That is excellent. I'm sure everyone who follows or subscribes slash watches me watches them, but if not, go give them a follow. Incredible work. They're usually on it like flies on shit. I think Apathetic Facts reports probably the quickest out of everyone, I'm pretty sure.
would
Good
have had an
shit.
iPhone back then, I would have snapped a picture for you guys, but I was like 12. Why do you lie just to lie? Oh my god. Pokemon Choosy, I've done it. When was it? I had like a bunch of Pokemon when I was with Beck or something, and then people like started a rumor that the Pokemon cards were actually Beck's nephew's cards, and in my head I just wanted to scream out loud, no, those are my Pokemon cards because I did Choosy with them. Choosy calms me down a lot. I don't have a real Labubu. I think that trend is so weird. I heard some
I agree. I agree with her. I'm not a fan of the Labubus. I think if you like them, that's great. But there is a whole other topic with like hyper consuming and consumerism that needs to be discussed with those. And oh, sorry, I'm clearly pet sitting and there's like dog hair on my face. Oh, that I hate that feeling. That or like cat hair and it just gets stuck everywhere. But I just think it's another one of those trends and the reason why they cost I'm pretty sure the brand did a bunch of marketing and they put a Labubu in the hands of like I don't know, who was a famous person? Probably like a Kardashian or something. That's how, what was it? Was not Adidas. New Balance, I think. One of those brands that were traditionally for like lower income people. It was in Walmart a lot. One of the Kardashians jumped on it and started wearing it, and then it blew up and then became expensive, which is crazy. But I think that's what the Labubu thing is going to do. If you create like scarcity with it, more people want it, more people will buy it, resell it, whatever. I give it 6 months and then they're going to be gone.
someone recently say trends are nice to follow so that when you get older, everyone has the same nostalgia. I kind of low key like that, but I also am not one to
What in the consumerism is that? No, I bet you a big brand created that.
follow trends. Sorry, I'm on a Zoloft thing. I'm starting
I'm on a Zola flu right now.
to get anxiety thinking about the side effects I'm having. I'm trying to ignore it. Zoloft era is ending soon. No
I'm so sick of her talking about anxiety. I am so freaking sick of it. She's talked about it for over a decade. Figure it out. You do not have to live your life with anxiety forever. Figure it out.
oh, it's not. Zoloft is not an era. Then why increase it? My doctor thought
It should be an era. You should not want to be on an antidepressant for the rest of your life. You should get on an antidepressant to give you the motivation to get up, get your fat ass out of bed, and actually make change in your life. Because the reason why you're depressed is because you're over 500 pounds. You've been super morbidly obese your entire freaking life. You get no sunlight, you get no exercise, you eat ultra processed foods. You have no friends, no one really likes you, and you're a bad person. That's why you're depressed. Zoloft isn't going to fix any of that. The only thing Zoloft does is give you the motivation to fix all that crap yourself. So stupid.
I should. I don't know. But pooch. What's a pooch? Non-medication can definitely make you seem high when it's the wrong dose. That immediately just made me think to Beck. Do you guys remember how Beck would act when they were
Oh,
taking
shut up. Stop talking about Beck. They have asked over and over and over and over and over again, stop talking about me. Stop talking about them. Knock it off. So unnecessary. Golly. Okay, so this one is from 5 days ago. Amber's new kitten spotted in tonight's live stream.
Where were you during 9/11? I was in a group home getting forced to eat yogurt. My favorite vegetable is mashed potatoes. I have legs. I rarely use them. My weight gets stairs. My ass doesn't fit in chairs. That's my middle name, Fat. It's more like Amber Procrastination Lynn. So I hope that I can motivate and inspire other people to do this because this is Amberlynn Reid.
Holy, look at all the candles. I read recently that Bath and Body Works candles really are not good for you. And I was like, hmm. Because what I did like to do is whenever they have oh, excuse me, whenever they have the candle sales, like the big 3 wick ones, I would buy them for each season and then use them throughout the year. Very, very occasionally. But after learning that, I'm like, So if you guys have any candle suggestions that are non-toxic. I think beeswax. I think soy or beeswax candles are good for you. But if you guys have any brands or suggestions, I found one at Whole Foods. The candle was like this big and it was $30. I'm not spending $30 on a candle, but I am aware that the like nicer and higher end you get, and a little if you go lower toxic, it tends to be more expensive. I don't know. Still, let me know your candle suggestions below. Leave me a link or a website or something.
The person who could never do it. But this is who I am. It's Amberlynn Reid. We now have Stream Queens for $9.99, which is where a lot of you are at right now. But now we have a Stream Queens mini. So anyone who is doing the $9.99 one, you can cancel that and join the $4.99.
Did she change her name to Amberlynn freaking Reid? What? When did that happen?
So you could be part of Stream Queens mini. So you're getting half off. There's now gifted memberships, but the thing is,
Okay, Jordy. She's trying to be like Jordy. I like Jordy. I noticed some people don't really like him, but I actually found him kind of recently. I know that sounds so goofy because he's such a prominent member in girl world, but I found him within the last few months and he cracks me the fuck up. I'm like in tears with some of the shit that he says.
I'm live streaming from my phone. I can't give away free gifted memberships, and I had no idea. So I'm going to pay to gift people right now, which I can do from my desktop. So I'm going to pay. Oh, wait, I can't do it free.
Window got a membership. That's so funny. Oh my gosh.
Oh, I was lied to on Google. See, this is why when you Google stuff, sometimes the information is wrong. So I'm going to be sending.
That's so funny because you use ChatGPT for everything and you don't double check anything ever.
Oh my God, I thought I was going to have to pay. I was totally ready to do that. Okay.
Oh, I'm so happy I don't have to use my own money that I get from you guys to support my own audience. I did a giveaway for my Golden Bison members recently, and it was the same. So it was $100 cash, which the woman, Anna, if you're watching, hello, she lives in the Netherlands, which is important because I also created a basket of all the goodies and stuff um, that I personally like and use, and I was going to ship to her, but international shipping, certain countries, it's like you can't really ship food. So she said, one, to take the $100 and donate it towards my running goal, my fundraiser, which I did, and two, to draw someone else for the basket. So I redrew, and I got this really sweet woman named Alyssa, and she just got into running. So I'm like, oh, frick, this is awesome. So I haven't sent her the basket yet. Will it be sent by the time this is uploaded? Yes, it should be, but I can show you guys really quickly what I put in there. You'll probably see. So I did a cute little card. Oh, there's the poopers. Cute little card. I did some Tailwind endurance fuel, some Tailwind recovery mix, some Redmond's real salt, a, a magnesium roller ball, some gum that I chew, some electrolytes, some honey packets, some of my favorite candy, which is the Smart Sweets, I believe they're called. Yeah. Epic, that's the brand name. Wagyu beef stick, venison beef stick, and then some resistance bands. So I love doing shit like this. Like the only reason not the only reason, but a main reason why I want my sub count to keep going up is because I love this. It is so fun to me. So Amber, maybe you should do something like that. Do a giveaway for your followers and create a nice little basket to send to them. Instead of, oh, here you peasants, here's $5. Here's the membership. Here you go.
So this is going to be for Stream Queens Mini, which means you guys can speak to me. Because I told stuff, sometimes the information is wrong. So I'm going to be sending. Oh my God, I thought I was going to have to pay. I was totally ready to do that. Okay. So this is going to be for Stream Queens Mini, which means you guys can speak to me. Because I've decided I'm actually not even going to because at the end of my live streams, I've been going public for a few minutes and I'm just like not going to do that. It's just going to stick to the membership thing. My last live stream was bad. It was so bad.
They're always bad.
As you guys know, at the time, I increased my Zoloft dosage. I went from 50 milligrams to 100 milligrams, and I did that for 4 days. I felt miserable. I'm telling you, the side effects I was having, I wasn't okay with. So I contacted my doctor, and I went down to 50 milligrams again, and I feel so much better. So we're back. We're already on like day 2 of being back to my 50 milligrams. and already my mental health feels better. I don't feel tired anymore.
I wonder how your mental health is today. Ugh.
I was having the craziest symptoms. Like my face was feeling like just so hot and so flushed. I was tired. I was crying again. And I understand that like these side effects like could go away or whatever, but I just like didn't even want to deal with it because like 50 milligrams was working for me. So have you seen this stuff about Narcolepsy? So I have I have screenshotted like
I don't know who Narcolepsy is. I've never watched their content, but I do know about the situation that happened a while ago when she was dressed. I used that clip in one of my videos. I have it saved somewhere where I'm sure she'll talk about it.
a lot of the messages I've received on Instagram and my
Also, I apologize to all the people that I have gotten into Girl World. I have received some messages saying, I don't know who these people are, but I'm watching them because you create the videos. I apologize. Girl World is insane. Girl World is my guilty pleasure. It is like my reality TV. I don't watch TV. I don't watch movies. The last time I watched TV was after my 12-hour race, like the day after, because I physically couldn't move. So I turned on The Office, my favorite show. Probably the only shows I've watched in their entirety. The Office, Breaking Bad. This was years ago. And then Squid Games. I think that's it. Yeah, pretty sure that's it. So I don't do any of that. So my guilty pleasure, it is Girl World.
choosy dosage. What? And my jaw is genuinely on the floor. I have
Choosy dosage is crazy.
had so many people apologize to me. No matter what you do to me, if you apologize to me, I'm going to accept your apology.
You're stupid. And this actually makes sense when it comes to what she's going to talk about with Emily. Some things are unforgivable. Some things are unforgivable. And if you apologize for doing something unforgivable, or something just egregious, or if you've done something egregious like more than once, no. Like, sure, you can say sorry, that's great, but no. Bye.
I've had a lot of people that are like, you know what, girl, like, I'm sorry for following Narcoler, believing anything that she has said. It's very clear that Narcoler is the one that's a narcissist. Like, these people
Amber, you also are a narcissist.
were telling me, like, you're a normal human, but the things that people have recently discovered
Amberlynn does not always come out on top, ever, with anything.
about Narcoler has, like, genuinely left my jaw on the floor. So the whole sympathy bone thing, like, I remember that so well. So I was dressed up as a Monsters Inc. character. I was live streaming, and someone said that the narc had a heart attack. And I was high in this live stream, might I add.
Not an excuse. It's like the people who assault others, whether normal assault or SA. Well, I was drunk, I was high, I didn't know what I was doing. Disrespectfully, shut the fuck up. That's exactly what Alexandra Rodriguez's dad said to her to manipulate her. The reason why he was raping his adoptive daughter was because he was taking SSRIs. I was high. What? Shut up. Take personal ownership, personal responsibility. You said something horrible, regardless if you like her or not. If someone told me, I do not like Amber. I do not like Amber, and I do not like Alexandra Rodriguez. If someone told me they had a heart attack, I wouldn't be like, oh, where's my sympathy bone? I'd be like, damn, that's rough. That sucks. I'm sorry. Grow up, Amber.
I remember I was feeling very overwhelmed that live stream. And I remember feeling like I was in my era where I genuinely hated reaction channels.
You still hate reaction channels.
Amberlynn always comes out on top, Leslie. No, I don't, but thank you.
No.
You know, I knew a lot about Narc like the horrible things that she would say about me and such, and like I really disliked her. And so when someone was like the Narc
Do you guys think Amber watches my videos? I hope she watches the ones where I cosplay her.
you know, had a heart attack, like my brain was not there fully for a monstrous of reasons. I became a monster.
Irrelevant.
I literally said I lost my sympathy bone. And it became like a meme, if you will. Like literally that's not me as a person.
But it is, because you said it. That is who you are. What does that even the thing that I said that wasn't me. It quite literally is, because that's exactly what you said.
So I remember I looked over at my girlfriend at the time and even she was shocked that I said that because that's not
Yeah. Two things can be true. She lied and you were rude. Yep.
Not something I would ever say to someone, especially when it comes to something like that. I think I even shocked myself, to be honest. So I did end up apologizing publicly, just based on the messages I've received on Instagram. A lot of people have been like, you know what, the Narc Alert has like constantly brought up the fact that like you made fun of her because she had a heart attack. Da, da, da. She never had a heart attack. It was something that she lied about, and she kept up the lie.
And guess what? Her lying about that makes her a shitty person, and you saying what you did, or you saying what you said about her having a heart attack also makes you a shitty person. So you guys both suck. Congrats. Two wrongs equals a right, I guess.
And a lot of people have messaged me saying like she kept up the lie just to like make it seem like you're some awful person, when really, in fact, like the Narc
I need to look into that because apparently her Discord got disbanded and her mods are like revolting against her. I don't know anything about Narc Alert and like what exactly happened. I heard there was a vacation and she was being really rude to them and like throwing stuff at them. And I also looked up her account when that part happened, and I was not expecting her to be an older woman. I thought Narc Alert would have been like my age.
Alert is the one who's like awful or whatever. And something about like the Narc Alert is like a like throwing things at people and like screaming and like getting.
Amber, you Amber has thrown a Mountain Dew Code Red at Destiny's head. Amberlynn allegedly has held up a knife to Jade. Amberlynn allegedly has dug her fingernails into Emily. Amber, do not start with the abusive talk because you are an abuser to people and to your pets. Do not start.
Really pissed off when she doesn't get her way, just like crazy.
Just like you. I hope Emily releases the video she's talking about. And Amber was saying, I'm half naked in that. I'm half naked. I think that will be in a later video. That will be in my video. I'm half naked. Cool. Blur it out. It'll be a big blur. It might take up the whole screen, but blur it out. I want to see so bad. Or just do the voice. You can recognize her voice. Do her voice. God, I'm so excited. I'm so ready. I want.
Crazy stuff, and my jaw is just genuinely on the floor.
So basically, the TLDR is, Narc Alert has allegedly been quite the bully to her mods, just being straight up mean and rude to even the nicest of them. Well, there's been an inevitable fallout between Narc Alert and her mods and the people in her Discord, and now her mods are coming out, claiming she faked her heart attack. This is a message from one of them sent to Amber. It says, "Hello, you don't know me, but I'm a recent ex-Narc Alert member. Last night, all of her mods and paying members abandoned her Discord. As it turns out, she is a truly toxic person. It's been learned from her mods that she never had a heart attack. It was a false reading, and she's been going on about that sympathy bone comment."
That's crazy of her to do that. That's actually like insane behavior.
For years.
Don't come for me, Narc Alert. I don't even know who you are. Knock it off.
Amber replies, "She seems like a narcissist herself. She's a sad human."
And that's why I named this sympathy bone, because I have received so many messages on Instagram, almost like just back to back to back, of people just like apologizing to me. And I think what
They are stupid for apologizing to you.
it is about reaction channels is it's like, cool, okay, react to me, that's fine. But I think it's like the spreading of the lies and like calling me a narcissist when I'm like not.
But you like are.
I thought I was for like the longest, not gonna lie. I just share a lot of BPD symptoms, because BPD and narcissism.
You don't have BPD. You do not have it. You were never diagnosed with it. You cannot prove that you have BPD. Shut the fuck up.
They do have a lot of like similar symptoms. They do. Two things can be true at once. She lied and you're rude. Yeah, I was rude when I said that. Thank you for the super chat. When you get online, do you have an attitude? Why is that? Oh, I don't have an attitude, love. But thank you for the super chat.
Amber never says love. I don't have an attitude, love. I don't have an attitude, sweetheart. You have a fat ass attitude all the time. Which, I mean, I don't want to say I get it or I understand. Because I don't want it to seem like I approve of her having an attitude. But I think when you go live and no one likes you, and then you go live and then you just get very well deserved hate and vitriol towards you, of course you would have an attitude just on because you're going to be defensive. You're already defensive going into it, and that shows via having an attitude. So, I mean, I get it, but it's all her fault.
Why would you allow gifted members when you know a majority of your audience doesn't like you? Abby, oh my gosh. I think a large amount of my audience does like me. They're just afraid to like speak up about it. So
That doesn't make any sense because when you are on the internet, you can create accounts where your face doesn't show and you don't have your name attached, and then you can use a VPN, so you can't even be tracked to where you live. I think people are afraid, they're not afraid to say that they support you, they just simply don't support you. And the ones that she does post, like on her comment picker, usually the ones that are like, oh, I'm afraid to say anything, they usually have their face attached to it, which, yeah, that does make sense. But no, the vast majority of your audience does not like you. And you can see that through the comments and the like to dislike ratio on your videos, which I think YouTube got rid of that, but you can download an extension. I use it and you can see the like to dislike ratio.
People have been asking about if I'm going to be uploading again. So my thing has been like not uploading at all. Like I've needed a break for real, for real. So what I'm thinking,
A break from what? You take breaks your whole life is a break. What do you need a break from? You don't record it. You hardly record anything in the first place. You don't go anywhere. You don't do anything. Your editing sucks. Like what do you need a break from?
of doing is doing Sunday 8:30 live streams as per usual, then Tuesday 8:30 live streams as per usual. I'm thinking I want to upload Thursdays and Saturdays. I'm thinking about it. They're just jealous of the queen of girl world.
I gooned? Ew. Doesn't that mean jork in it?
Oh my god, who's that? Who is Narkler and what does she do? April, oh my gosh, thank you for the super chat. Narkler is a reaction channel and people found out she's awful. Do you think we will ever get String Queens emojis? See, I don't know how that works.
What the fuck do you mean? Google it. How to add emojis for channel memberships. Go. It's super simple. I'm pretty sure you just need to have a certain pixel size. It's like 200 by 200 or 400 by 400 or whatever it is. And then you upload them on the channel membership thing. It's super simple. I'm going to make emojis eventually. I just need to think about which ones that I want. They're so tiny. Like they're so tiny. Maybe that'll be a part of the graphic design thing. I'll let that person deal with it.
Can you please interact with me? You have said nothing to anything to me tonight. This is lame. Steve, you are always wanting me to speak to you. Like you're so like obsessive about it. What is happening? Oh, it's hard. It's hard. It's hard. It's hard. There's a lot of people talking at once. I try my very best. Narcoler claimed you wished on a live on her, by the way. Another one of her lies. Oh my god, Freya, thank you for the super chat. That is crazy. I would never in a million years wish that on anybody.
Yeah, I don't ever recall her wishing death upon her. That's a bit far.
I love you. Oh my god, you guys. You will never believe what happened last night. So we went to glow in the dark bingo and I did my makeup. It was so pretty. I doodled all on my mom, like her whole hand and her arm. It was so cool. They took pictures of me at bingo because I loved it. I was wearing these like LED light like pat ears. It was so fun. And one of the bingos there. Oh my god, I also have to tell you about this guy who asked for my number. Oh my god, it was so embarrassing. I was right. Okay.
Amber gets hit on more than I do. With all the stories that she tells, she gets hit on more than I do. That's diabolical.
Okay, there's a lot. Hold on. Yeah, it was super awesome. I wonder if they posted the pictures of me on their Facebook yet. I don't know. I won out of everybody there. I could not even believe it. So I won. So the thing is,
What a very sad, sad life to live. You don't leave your house ever. You don't go outside because Twinkie uses pee pads, which she confirms in a later video. The only time you go to socialize is to go play bingo with your mom. Hanging out with your mom is not a bad thing. No, not at all. But that's the only thing she does on a weekly basis. And then she sits inside of her piss-filled apartment eating Fruit Loops or Fruity Pebbles, because that was in one of the screenshots. Probably salad bowl size. That's what I used to do when I was fat. That's a rough life. And it's so sad because no one is forcing her to do any of this. No one has a gun to her head saying, you need to stay this big. You need to stay indoors. No, she has just completely accepted that this is her life. As long as she has money for DoorDash and Grubhub, Netflix, YouTube Premium, and that's fine. You guys remember that when she showed us her screen and there was like 50 YouTube tabs open? That's what she does all day. I imagine she just wakes up at 2 p.m., jumps on YouTube, sees what the reaction channels are saying, opens them all up, because you also remember she said that she can't watch a YouTube video longer than what, 5 minutes, 3 minutes, something ridiculous. So she'll sit there, watch 3 minutes of the ankle, tab over, watch 3 minutes of Karina, tab over, 3 minutes of Snowflake, tab over. Oh, Jordy's live, 3 minutes of that. Go on Reddit, go on Kiwi Farms, order DoorDash. Day after day after day. Oh, but I'm so depressed. I'm so anxious. Let me take a drug. Day after day after day. Crazy. It's crazy. As much as I vehemently dislike her, I won't say hate. I don't think I hate anyone. I've been through therapy. I have hated people, but I've worked through that. Maybe they are deserving of hate, but it's okay. I don't have hate in my heart. Only for like PDFs and stuff. Like that's acceptable. But I'm talking about people that I know in my personal life or have known. Don't have hate for anyone. And as much as I vehemently dislike her, I I don't want to say I want the best for her because she sucks. But I would love to see an arc where she genuinely loses weight, takes her health, her physical and mental health seriously, and goes out and does things and learns things. That is what I want to see from Amber. Like this whole era, it sucks. It's boring. This is why we're begging for what were they called? Cast members, I guess, which I don't think we'll get for a while because she just broke up with Emily today or yesterday. But I want to see her do stuff and do things. I want to see her lose weight. I want to see her trying new recipes. I want to see her learning how to cook. I don't think we will ever get that, unfortunately. She is getting up there in age for someone her size, and especially for someone. Oh, the dogs are sunbathing. Let me show you guys. This will be the last time you guys see them, well, at least for a little bit, because I won't be house sitting for a while. That's Willa. I've actually learned. So she's a Rottie, a Rottweiler, and I always thought that Rottweilers were, I won't say aggressive, but I have always seen them as like guard dogs, protection dogs, which I do see her as. She's very protective, but the way I describe Rottweilers to people is they are Rottie on the outside and a golden retriever on the inside. She is an absolute sweet heart, such a sweetie, but also very protective, which is cool. I'm not a dog person. I love dogs, like I like them, but to own as a pet, I would not want a dog. I did have a dog in the past. I had dogs growing up. This is a weird tangent. I apologize. I am a cat person, which you will see the rage of that come out later in this video. Um, yeah, I don't know where I was going with that. I'm sorry.
My jaw was genuinely on the floor. I could not believe it. Oh, it was so cool. And like when you win that big amount of money, like people like clap for you. It was so cute. About the guy. So me and my mom, we get there like a few hours early because we have to write down all our numbers. We have to organize our sheets, and we like spending time together, like sitting there talking. Like the vibe is so chef's kiss, right? So we're just sitting there, and this woman comes up to me with a pen and a piece of paper, and my brain.
My friend died of obesity 2 weeks ago. Treat your body well. That's so sad.
We're just sitting there, and this woman comes up to me.
That's like the saddest thing about the people who die from obesity related causes, which heart disease is the number one killer in America, by the way. Is like what they die and it's not like you can say, "See, I told you." And you would hope that other people would learn from them, but they simply don't.
With a pen and a piece of paper. And my brain was thinking this probably a subscriber. So that's usually like what happens. They want like an autograph or me to write something for someone that they love, like whatever it may be, right? So
Not gonna lie, if I saw Amberlynn Reid in person, I would absolutely get an autograph from her. Absolutely. I would get a selfie with her too. I don't think she would I don't think she would want to take a picture with me. But that would be hilarious.
lady goes, my brother over there. And she like points. So like I naturally like turn around and he's like, hey, and he does like a rock on sign. I thought maybe he was a subscriber. She goes, he wants your number. He thinks you're really cute. And I was like, my number for what? Like what number? Like I don't know why, but like it wasn't computing that like he was asking for my number. You know what I'm saying? My number for what?
If this is true, your BMI is crazy. Brian Cook, oh my God. That's hella funny. Like, what's your A1C, baby? Um, if this is true, I heavily side-eye anyone who is attracted to people her size. I heavily side-eye them, and also the people who are attracted to Eugenia Cooney size. It just, you got some wires crossed up there. That is not normal. It it leans into, well, obviously it is like a part of the Eddish territory, and I do think a lot of it has to do with power and control on both ends because those types of people need your help with everything. They can't take care of themselves properly. Oh, I just, ew.
What do you mean my number? Oh my god, it was so embarrassing. I had to explain like,
How is that embarrassing?
like I'm not interested in that because like I'm a lesbian. But yeah, it was super sweet.
Do you guys think she is actually a lesbian? I I don't know. I don't know because she loves male attention. She's also very misogynistic. She does not like women. She likes them in relationships, but she doesn't like them as like humans. I don't know. She was doing like that dirty stuff with what was his name? Colton, Bolton, Dalton. Wow. I don't know. I think because obviously sexuality is on a spectrum. I am bisexual. If you weren't aware, I talk about it briefly occasionally whenever it comes up organically, kind of like this. And like even in the bisexual range, there's like a spectrum to it. I prefer relationships with men, like romantic relationships. I have been in romantic relationships with women, but the way that my brain works is I prefer, I don't know, is this bad to say? I don't know. I don't think it is. I don't think anyone can judge me for this because this is just how my brain is. But I prefer more of the other type of relations with women rather than romantic. I've tried it. I don't really like it, but I do think like with her, like you don't have to be 100% lesbian. You could be like 90% lesbian and then 10% you kind of like does that make I think that makes sense. I'm pretty sure that makes sense. I don't know. But I think yeah. I think she is mostly a lesbian that also does like male attention. Maybe it's a trauma thing. I don't know.
And she goes, "So what's your name?" And I was like, "Amberlynn." And she goes, "Okay, I'll tell him." And I don't know, the whole thing was just like super sweet. And I was like, "Wow, that was really nice." Because I guess he saw me when I walked in because I actually had to pass them to go get all my little like bingo sheets. It was a vibe. You want your A1?
I would love to see her walk past me. It's not even a walk. It's a shimmy like this.
See what? My friend died of obesity 2 weeks ago. Treat your body well. I'm so sorry to hear that. Rest in peace. Will you do a full body reveal? Um, thank you for the super chat. Like, do you want me to stand up right now? Ugh, okay. Okay. So there's boxes right there that I'm meaning to give my mom. But yeah, these boxes are just boxes I'm giving my mom.
That's her saying, "Hey, my place is a fucking mess, and this is the reason why."
Hold on a second here. Is this real life right now?
Yeah, you're live.
Okay.
Oh my God. Another dress as a shirt. Dude, her legs. Oh my gosh. You can see them outlined right here. That is crazy. I don't understand how you can live like this for so long.
This is me.
Look, she is feeling herself. And the horrible thing about all of this is if she was a normal, healthy body weight, I think she would be really pretty. I do really think that.
Hey, folks.
She would still be a fucking monster. I think she would be even more of a monster than she is now. Thank goodness she is basically immobile because could you imagine? Could just imagine. See, imagine this. Close your eyes and then draw this image for me. Let's say, what X should we use? Jade. Let's use Jade. And let's say they were living apart at this time and Jade doesn't text back fast enough, or Jade says, like, I need some time away from you. Right now, Amber can't leave. Oh, but if she was a skin tea queen, she's grabbing her. What kind of purse would she have? Juicy Couture. She's grabbing her Juicy Couture purse and she's grabbing her keys. It has like a big fluff ball and like mace. This is the type of skinny girl I imagine her as. And she's like, oh hell no. And then she grabs all her shit and she goes into her car, drives to Jade's house, picks up a brick and throws it through Jade's like front window or front door or whatever. That's the type of person I would imagine Amber as if she was a healthy body weight. I would imagine her being extremely violent, dangerous, and she would have been arrested easily for domestic violence. Easily. Thank goodness she cannot move. Like what was it where her and Jade got into an argument and then she ended up like on her back like a turtle and couldn't get up. Oh, not funny. It is.
I have like my butt. I hate it.
That's not your butt.
I hate.
That's not your butt. This is why your butt looks like your butt. That is your back fat smushed up because you're on your fat ass all day. That is not your ass. Your ass is below. Your butt is under here. Your butt is down under here. Right under here. There's pictures of her. I won't pull those up, but you can find them. Amberlynn Reid frog butt. You can see underneath all her back fat, her little tiny butt. You don't have an ass. And guess what? If you were to lose all this weight, you would definitely extra not have an ass because what your ass is muscle and then fat over it. That's why here's a little health tip, or not tip, but if you are someone who loses weight and you had a little butt and then you lost the weight, even if you're someone who lifts, if you lift weights, you grew a butt and then you do a cut and then you lose your butt, that's because you didn't actually have as much muscle mass on your ass that you thought you did. Not a huge deal. You can build it back, but women tend to hold a lot of fat on our butts. So when you lose weight and then you get down to like a leaner body fat percentage, you'll see like your butt muscles rather than you'll see your butt muscles. And if you don't actually have butt muscles, there's really nothing there. She doesn't have any of that. All that shit's just sit your butt down. You don't need to prove anything. Yeah. However, she was with Emily at this time, and I'm sure Emily was in the chat watching this and gooning or calling her Porkahontas. Spoiler alert.
There we go.
Ew.
Are you happy?
Ew.
You get your way?
Ew.
Are you happy? Did you get your way?
Ew. Oh my gosh. She's already practicing for the edish content that she'll have to create if she ever gets off YouTube. That is disgusting. Stop putting us into your weird edish stuff. I do not consent. Now I'm traumatized.
Oh my god. They were trolling me? I don't care. Full body reveal. So quick to show her body. I usually don't. My first and only meal I've had today, I had Korean corn dogs for the first time from my remembrance. Oh my god. Did you guys hear about Hulk Hogan? As a little girl, okay, so my parents would watch wrestling, right? So as a little girl, like I don't know why, but I took on a liking to Hulk Hogan a lot. And I actually have a
I used to watch wrestling when I was a child. How old is Amber? She says she's 35. She's 5 years. What year was she born in? 1990? I was born in 94. So anyway, the wrestling that I watched, WWE, I really liked Eddie Guerrero. And then once he died, I stopped watching it.
video clip of me. It's very grainy, very, very grainy. And I'm a little girl, like toddler, where you hear my mom in the background say, Amberlynn, do the Hulk Hogan. And I do the Hulk Hogan, and you hear my dad laugh. I will have to literally show it to you guys. It's very, very hard.
Apparently Hulk, I don't know anything about Hulk Hogan. Apparently he was like a raging racist, so. Sayonara.
Heartbreaking, TBH. Because I really did like him as a little girl.
His mustache was quite cool though. I'll give him that. But I've never watched him, or I thought at first when I saw the news, I thought they were talking about the bounty hunter dude, which I also don't really watch, but in my head like they're they're the same person.
Girl, it's really weird. Please another lie.
Now, how about the Hulk Hogan? Hulk Hogan. Amberlynn, look at Grandpa do one boogie.
And then I get all shy.
That's so sad. That is, dude, that's like, that makes me so sad for her. Because this was probably the last time. Like she's a normal kid weight here. I'm not sure about the status of her parents' sobriety at this point. Who knows? But if someone would have stepped in, well, I guess people did because she got taken to foster care, right? I really wish the foster care and CPS system would be taken more seriously and have all the kinks ironed out and stuff that so kids actually got a fair start in life. Because look what we have now. And of course it's not Amber's fault what happened to her as a child at all. Of course. Like I don't even have to say that, but who she is now is a big reason why is because what happened to her as a child. And it's just really sad. And this is a part of the reason why I don't like her mom. Like I know she's trying her best to, make amends and be a good mom. Is she really though? Because she smokes in front of her and she laughs at her abuse towards her. I don't know. It's just all around a really crappy situation. And it's unfortunate that Amber couldn't figure her crap out and and she could have been an actual inspiration to people who went through horrible things as a child, someone who went through bad things as a teen, because I know she had some issues as a teenager also. She went in the complete wrong direction. This is just really sad.
And then I get all shy. Did you hear that all of the Narc Alerts mods left and then she deleted her Discord? I did. She's not as perfect as she was making herself out to be. You're not as perfect as you make yourself out to be either. Oh my god, I never act like I'm perfect. I am the most flawed person here, I'm sure. I am so flawed and I have spent 12 years.
Then why did you say that you don't know why people don't like you and that you don't do anything wrong? You said that I think that it was this live. It was either this live or the last one. Which one is it? Are you perfect or are you not?
On YouTube showing those flaws. I think you should charge more, to be honest. You always put a smile on my face. See, there is the real Amber couldn't help making a catty comment about Narc Alert. You didn't learn a thing. So I don't like the Narc Alert. I mean, that's a given. The Narc Alert has spent plenty of time making catty comments. Probably, I want to say most reaction channels make catty comments at least every minute while reacting to me. So yeah, I'm going to say a few. There's nothing wrong with that. Do you like yourself?
Fair.
There's things that I like about myself.
If given the opportunity, would you wrestle with Hulk Hogan? What the fuck?
There's things that I dislike about myself. There's things that I love about myself. And there's things that I hate about myself. So what are you guys doing tomorrow? Tomorrow's Monday. I have to go to the vet tomorrow.
Yeah, apparently she spent what was it, 10 minutes of the live muted.
Tomorrow.
Mute Lynn.
So that's what
Every time I see that person type in honey, I think they're talking about me. I'm like, no.
doing. I have to go to the vet, and then I have to call and make another appointment for something. Do one thing right, hire a regular doggy walker. Oh, I take Twinkie out myself.
No, she does not. There's no fucking way. 574-pound Amberlynn Reid takes her Chihuahua out. So I guess the breed of the dog is irrelevant. But there's no way in hell she takes her out 2, 3, 4, 5 times a day. No fucking way. If she can prove that she takes her out that often, I will send her $5,000. There's no way. She uses pee pads, and this is something that she admits later on. So she's a fucking Amber. This is why people don't like you. You are a fucking liar. You make enough money to hire someone to come in 3 times a day to take your dog outside for a walk. And let's just entertain the fact that she does take Twinkie outside 3 times per day. She doesn't. Let's just entertain that fact. If you have a dog, you need to be doing more than just taking them outside. They need walks. They need stimulation, because not only does a walk physically tire them out, it also mentally tires them out. That's why you should let your dog sniff, unless you're doing training stuff. But that's why it's important to let your dog sniff outside, because sniffing and finding things and doing what I love playing search and sniff with these dogs. I get all the dogs, but the backyard's freaking huge. It's so fun. tearing up little tiny pieces of like the already small treats and then tossing them, and then they go searching for them. It tires them out physically and mentally because they get to sniff. If you have a dog, you need to be walking them. There's no arguing this unless they're disabled or blah, blah, blah. The dog, not the person. And if you can't physically, you need to hire someone to do it. And if you cannot hire someone to do it, you do not need to own a pet. Pets are luxuries. They are not rights. You do not deserve pets just because you're lonely. No. If you can't take care of them properly, hire someone that can or stop getting pets.
$10 was too much to join before, which I totally understand. Like, that's a crazy amount. You can obviously stay there, or you can move
That's a crazy amount, but you set that price in the first place.
to the Stream Queens Mini, which is $4.99. I have not canceled the regular Stream Queens because some people have told me they want to stay on there just to support me, and I appreciate that so much. So the difference is literally just price. And like, I watch a lot of YouTubers who have like crazy ones. Like, there's some YouTubers that have like 100 a month. I would never.
Like I said, they are providing actual content and entertainment to their audience. You are not.
For a million years. We're just
You could provide enough entertainment for others like myself to react to and then to rewatch after. But your normal content, it's not entertaining enough. The vast majority of people who are members of viewers, either one, they're stupid, or two, they're trolls. And given by the comment section or the members here, most of them are trolls.
gonna stick to the $9.99 and the $4.99. Never any higher, never any lower. So, oh, Crazy Fangs is gonna stay at 10. Thank you. No, hun, you cannot move to Stream Queens Mini if you're already subscribed to the higher tier. You'd have to cancel and then move and rejoin. So yeah, you can. Thank you for making an option for me to afford. College ain't cheap. Oh my God, college is so expensive. I totally get it. I remember when I was in college, one of the books was like $400. I was like, this has to be a joke. It was like 3 something. And I like
College Lynn. She could have gotten her master's in what did she want to study, like criminology or psychology or something? She could have gotten her master's by this point. Like she could have learned 3 different languages in the last 10 years. And she's done nothing. She's done nothing.
Did it up to 4. My jaw was on the floor. Genuinely. But since then, this college has been in some hot water. I don't even think it's around anymore. You inspired me to go to college. Did I? Oh my God. I hate how she acts. Like, she's so oblivious. Alina, if you don't like how I act, honey, I really don't think you should spend this hour with me. Are you not posting because you have a girlfriend there?
I mean, that's fair. When I jumped into her live stream today, it was right when she had started it. And I stayed for like a minute. I was like, I can't watch this without someone reaction to it. So I haven't even seen the whole thing. I don't think anyone has uploaded it yet. Well, maybe I haven't checked yet.
Thank you so much for the super chat. And maybe, no, I'm joking. I literally do not have a girlfriend here. No.
Oh, you don't have
She doesn't have a girlfriend there, but she was still with Emily.
a girlfriend? Just like you said you didn't get a new cat, yet we can see him right here.
Do you have a girlfriend? So, like I said, I don't, but I'm not talking about my love life anymore, cornbread. She literally responds to everyone. She's literally going as fast as she can go. I know, for real. And I remember, I was trying so hard to keep up one time. It was literally just like 2 weeks ago. And people were like, oh my God, you're manic. It's just hard. It's just really genuinely hard.
It's hard. Amber doesn't, you don't even know what a bad day is. Amber doesn't know what stuff being hard is. She doesn't know what it's like to be a hard worker.
The time to respond to every single comment, I genuinely, it would not flow. So I try the best that I can, and I'm sorry. Are your hands itchy again? No, they're not itchy again. It's just Wasabi was playing. Me and Wasabi like to play. And so
Yeah, Wasabi, huh? I'm not a liar. I don't lie to my audience. Bitch, the scratches were not from Wasabi.
I have a couple scratches. You know how cats
And she admits this.
are when they're like on their back and they're like playing.
You know how kittens are. If you guys are not aware, me and my boyfriend foster cats, and we foster mostly kittens. We've only fostered two, because she was a mom that gave birth in our apartment. But technically 2 older cats. But we have fostered over, 15 kittens, and I'll get more into that. But kittens play more like that than fully grown senior cats do. Is he a senior cat? I think he's like 10 years old, so he's getting kind of up there.
Like that. And I'm allergic to cats, so
Golly, I can't stand her. All right. Now this Amber introduces Romeo Ray after paying members puts her into a corner. This one is good. This one is where my rage will most likely come out, and you will see why. You get some water. I found this at a St. Patrick's Day festival thing, and I bought it without trying on, which is very dangerous for me because I am 4'11" and most things don't fit me. And then also my boobs are small, so I was worried, but it actually turned out well. I have some battery left. I will have to charge it soon, so I will hopefully get through this one, and then we can do the last one. Hecticana just posted also, so perhaps maybe we will react to his video depending on how all this goes.
In tonight's live stream, Amber is hounded with questions from her members including super chats, asking her to please address the sighting of a kitten in her live stream from 2 nights ago. She ignores any and all questions, until eventually, that's all the chat becomes and she can no longer evade it.
What was that thing in the background last time? That thing? I have no idea. There wasn't a thing behind me. I don't really know. I know people are saying that there was someone here with a checkered shirt. I think you guys are probably referring to this. This is what I usually have you guys leaned up against, but I'm using my tripod today, so it actually worked out really good. Yeah. I'm pretty sure you can say kitten on here. Sorry, I genuinely can't. How's Twinkie? Really good. Thank you for asking.
We haven't seen Twinkie, I think, who, Hecticana or someone, Snowflake, one of them, since May? Since May. I think Twinkie is not doing well. Twinkie has been an obese dog for a while, and obese dogs simply do not live as long as normal sized dogs, just like humans. It's so funny when people want to lose weight, they do all this weird shit like detox and wraps and stupid weird diets and like all this random crap. It's like if you take your dog to a vet, if you take your cat to the vet, if you take your leopard gecko to the vet and they say, "Oh, your pet is obese," what are you gonna do? You're gonna feed it less and make it move more. Maybe not the gecko, but your cat and your dog. Feed it less, move more. But humans are like, "Oh, I gotta go do all this weird shit." No, eat less calories, move your body more. Problem solved. Um, but yeah, the fact that her dog is obese is just it shows how bad of a pet parent that she is. It's really not difficult to have pets that are not obese. It tells you on their food how much to feed them based off of their weight. Yeah. And Twiggy gets zero, zero exercise. Horrible.
Twinkie's doing really good. Where art thou, Romeo? I used to say that all the literal time. And it seems like it's asking like where is Romeo, but it's asking like why is Romeo Romeo? Because like in
Getting Shakespeare Lynn was not a part of my 2025 bingo.
Romeo and Juliet, it's like Juliet's in love with Romeo, and she's just like, why is Romeo Romeo? Because they're supposed to be like enemies or whatever. Girl, what do they want for that? Feet pics? Wait, what? I would never send a feet pic. I hate
That is disgusting. Oh my God. If I have to look at it, you guys do too. I'm sorry. Why is the one on the, why is her big toe? It has like Dracula teeth, like fangs.
feet pics. I'm not a feet girly, I will say. Girl, when are you posting again? Soon. Oh my god, I'm telling you, I'm never going on 100 milligrams of Zoloft
Amber, if you got a new male puss puss, what would you name him?
again. I am sticking to the 50 milligrams because that shit like changed
Did you, Brian is getting on her ass. Did you lock up your new cat today so he doesn't appear on stream this time?
my life. And thankfully my doctor's super understanding,
And oh, I know Ando's. He also. I think it's a boy. He also gets on her ass. Is your new cat in a crate being neglected while you stream?
and he was like, "Oh my god, well if 50 milligrams is working, like just stick
Wait,
to that."
no, the Geordie fly.
And thankfully my doctor's super understanding, and he was like, "Oh my god."
The first time I saw this when Jordy was streaming, I was actually, I think I have the clip somewhere. I was recording myself on this camera doing some stretching, like after a run or some mobility work or something. And I saw this and I lost my fucking shit. I was cry laughing. It was so funny. Not only because of the picture and like, oh Lordy, Jordy sucks, but when Jordy found it also, like when he saw it authentically or like live, oh my God. It was hilarious. He actually created or had his artist person create a super chat sticker of that. Oh my God, it's so good. And then he like pulled up a fly swatter. It
Well, if
was
50
really
milligrams is working, like just stick to that, you know? And I don't know, something about like filming a vlog and like opening my life like even more. I don't know, something about that just doesn't seem enticing to me right now, which sounds kind
because you're boring and you have absolutely nothing to do and you're trying to hide a new kitten.
of hectic. But happy wing day from your resident fly. What? Thank you for the super chat. That's so funny. Okay, so I think we missed this.
We saw they used a plus sign. That's hella funny. Careful, window, don't get banned. What did window say? We literally saw the kitten Amber. Don't play dumb. It's not cute. Period. Get her ass, Ando.
Super chat or two, did we?
She's
And thank
skip
you everyone
she's skipping over everything. You can see her eyeballs reading them. Oh my
for
God.
like the super chats. Thank you everyone for just being here.
Nobody cares. Talk about the cat. Rant. Is that is that Foodie Beauty Blair Witch Project? Oh my God, you guys are fucking hilarious. I let the fly plus the Foodie Beauty Blair Witch Project profile pictures. Incredible. This is why I like Girl World. The girls are like entertaining in their own way. This is why I love it. It is hilarious.
Silent viewers, like everybody, hello, hello. Stop the acts. Oh my god, I'm not an actress, Lynn, I'll tell you that. Thanks for telling us about Chi. My hair is so much shinier now. Oh my god, it's literally amazing. And thank you so much for the super chat.
Can you stop gaslighting the chat and show the cat for real?
I'm so glad that I recommended that.
Oh, there's so many. Gaslight Lynn tonight. Getting a new pet is not a big deal. It is when you are a known pet slash animal neglector, abuser, and killer. It is a big deal. It's like if I got a new pet, it would be normal. People would be happy and rejoice and be like, oh, she got a pet. I don't want pets long term, at least not in now or in the near or mid distance future. I just don't see myself having pets long term. I don't want children long term. No, I'm just kidding. I don't want children at all. But it's not like I get a pet and it's like a normal everyday situation. She is a known animal abuser. She should not be getting a pet, a kitten. We will get into that as the video goes on.
And you enjoy it. Yay.
We know he locked Romeo up this stream so he doesn't make another appearance.
Holy shit.
Yeah, holy shit, because you're stupid. You really think she really thinks that she's slick and that her audience is dumb. Not no brain surgeons over here. Yep, here she is. Yep. Oh, the music is good. Shaking her head. Why are you shaking your head? Are you mad that you're the dumb one? Are you mad that you didn't lock him up in your bedroom? Because she knows she has to say something. Everyone is talking about it. Yep, there it is. Because she knows she has to talk about it. You can't just not. It's not like it happened in a YouTube video and then the next video she's just like, eh. Yeah, stop talking about your mental health if you're not actively doing anything about it. Taking a pill every day doesn't do anything. I mostly agree with that. She is not doing anything to help her mental health. Taking a pill, taking an SSRI every day, it can help you get the actual motivation to make real sustainable changes. It's not going to change your life in the way that Amber thinks it's going to. Because the way that your life changes is you have to do the things to actually change it. I have a few favorite quotes. One of them is nothing changes if nothing changes. If you continue doing the same things over and over and over and over again, why do you expect your life to change? You want to make more money, you want to have more friends, you want to do more hobbies, or you want to become more educated, you want to become a YouTuber, you want to do this, you want to do that. If you're not doing anything to actively work towards those goals, they will never happen. Ever. You cannot sit around and be a backseat driver to your own life. If you want to make shit happen, you have to make shit happen. And taking a pill isn't going to make any of those things happen. It will help you get to the point where you can start making shit happen, but it will not change your life in that way. God, that was a good comment. I like that. Are there any super chats you aren't addressing on purpose? Yes, see the screen. Hate that you're neglecting a kitten for this, literally.
Gabrielle.
The guilt of dead, your cat must be gone. Sorry, Romeo, for real. For fucking real. I know it's easier said than done, but ignore these haters. This is a big problem that I have with people who support women like Amber and Alexandra and Chantal. This is not hating, it is simply telling the truth. Exposing these women for the shitty things that they do is not hating, it is the truth. You're just stupid. Stop ignoring super chats. People are paying to talk to you, for real.
Oh, I'm not purposely lying about anything, so.
But guess what? Lying by omission is also lying. And you are purposely lying because you said, "Oh, my hand is scratched from wasabi." If that's not a purposeful lie, how do I word that? If that's not an on purpose lie, I don't know. I'm gonna leave that bit in. I've been recording for 103 minutes, okay? If that's not like an on purpose lie, then what is it? What is it, Amber? What kind of lie is it? I seen you on toilet paper. What does that mean? We are paying you to address Romeo. Omission is a form of lying. Yep, there it is. Where'd it go? Yep, lying by omission is lying. Omission is a form of lying. Lie, but didn't address the ignoring. Tell us about your new kitty! That's so exciting. Look at her face. Oh my god, this is so good. It's so good. Is Twonk with us still? For real. Answer that question. You're my favorite influencer? Lex, you're stupid. Ceiling Lynn. Damn, there's hell comments.
I'll be right back. Okay. I have a kitten.
I have a kitten. Stop fucking trying. Oh, she's like infantilizes herself. It's so annoying.
Okay.
Yeah. That's how we all feel.
His name is Romeo. I had to go find him. He was playing with wasabi. And I'm gonna start crying. There
I'm gonna start crying because I know I'm in the wrong and I really wanted to keep this to myself.
are a multitude of reasons why I like to have boundaries and keep things to myself.
Because 99% of the things that you choose to do are wrong and or stupid. And we call you out for it. That's why. You don't want to be called out for your bullshit.
I feel like I have come to terms with like the fact that I lost Rarity.
You didn't lose her, you killed her. I haven't really spoken about Rarity that much. What I think happened, and this is what I thought before the information from Emily came out, or rather what Amber said Emily did. I still don't know. I don't think it really changes my opinion about this because Emily said, someone commented, "Oh, I think Emily's dog killed Rarity," and then Emily commented back, "Don't put that on my dog. He's sweet. It's funny, or it's a coincidence." I'm paraphrasing. "It's a coincidence how Amber lost," and she put lost in quotes, "lost Rarity the day I told her to leave." And from that, what I gathered, because of what Amber said, "Oh, I left the door when you whatever." What I think happened is because she leaves the house early to go do her nursing job, or she did back then. I think they got into like a really big argument that night or that morning, whatever. And Emily was like, she was done. She's like, you need to go. You're moving out. We're done. You're shipping your fat ass, your what is she called? What did she call her? Porkahontas ass back to Oklahoma. and then left to go to work. I think she let the dogs out or whatever. Somehow the door got left open, clearly. Do I think she purposely let her out? I don't think so. I don't. Would I put that past her? No, but I don't know. I don't think she did that. I do think that she left the door open. She was upset about the argument. She left the door open. She went to go fuck off wherever else, scroll on YouTube or Instagram or whatever. And then time passed, and then eventually it's like, oh, I haven't seen Rarity in a while, and you'll see this is kind of actually what did happen. But this was my thought before all of that came in. So I think they got into a huge argument. She was sidetracked, which is not an excuse, by the way, not an excuse at all. You're still a piece of pet owner for doing this. Left the door open, and then Rarity left, and unfortunately, most likely froze because, Wisconsin, an area she's not used to. If a cat gets out of their normal house, the chances of them coming back are high because one, they usually stay in the general area. And if Amber was actually a decent pet owner, she would have noticed she was gone within the first hour. I foster cats. If I haven't seen our foster cats in like an hour, I go looking for them and they're always sleeping like in my drawer or something. But not seeing them for a prolonged period of time means you get your ass up and go look for them just in case, because you never know. You never know. And yeah, I just think she was preoccupied with Emily, and Emily saying you're out of here, Porker, and she just didn't care to look for any of her pets. And again, like I said, that does come out. That's what happened. I need to charge my battery, so I will be back. It'll be just a jump cut for you guys, so.
Okay, a smidge of an angle change because that's still open. Oh, I'm gonna have to shut that. I know some of you like the wind chimes, but I try to keep it as quiet as possible. Oh, why are my AirPods making her sound like a robot? Oh, Jordy is alive. I cannot. Sorry, Jordy, I'm working. Jordy doesn't know who I am. Okay, there we go. Of course he's precious. He's a kitten.
Amber says she wants Rarity to be found returned.
Let's be real. She's not going to. I hope with all of my heart that she was found by people who actually take care of their pets. But let's be realistic here. She was hundreds, if not thousands, no, hundreds of miles away from where she lives in the cold snow in Wisconsin.
Amber said she has mourned Rarity.
Mourned? Are you done? Are you done mourning? It's been, 7 months? If I had a cat for 10 years that got out and passed away, it would take me longer than 7 months to get over her. Sorry. Yep, she would do anything except she actually did nothing. She even said, I have done nothing but sit here and cry. She sat on her fat ass and looked on the cameras to see if Rarity walked by. She didn't do anything to actually look for her. She didn't advocate for her cat. She just cried and tried to be the victim. She tried to be the victim. We see right through you. Yeah, you miss Rarity, huh? And she was still with Emily at that time. Yeah, just like this Laura. You don't deserve an animal, you treat them badly. Yep. I will say, to be fair, she said that 7 months ago. However, given the circumstances of what happened and who she is as a person, she should never, ever, ever have any pets. And she should relinquish her current pets to someone else. She is not suitable or capable to own pets and take care of them properly. And I will tell you why in just a moment. This is the part that pissed me the fuck off. Her stepbrother having kittens means that their cats are not fixed. If you have a cat, they have to be fixed. I and my boyfriend and I foster cats. We are heavily involved in the cat rescue, fostering, TNR space. He doesn't TNR. I have TNR. What TNR is, if you're not aware, it's trap, neuter, release, and you do it with strays. So you capture strays, you take them into the vet, you get them fixed, and then they tip their ear. So if you ever see a cat with the top part of the ear cut off, it's because that's how you know if that cat's already been trapped and neutered / fixed and then released. It's a lot of work. It's very hard. And yeah, so the fact that their cats were not fixed already tells me they are piece of shit, low life losers. If you do not fix your pets, you are a bad pet parent. I don't care if that pisses you off. You need to get your pets fixed. It is so freaking irresponsible not to, because guess what? This happens and then kittens happen. Every kitten season, I'm a part of the foster program. We get emails during kitten season once or twice per day. And each time it's, hey, I can't really. I'll insert a screenshot of what the email looks like with everything blacked out. I just don't want, private information getting out. But during kitten season, every single day, dozens and dozens and dozens of kittens come in because they find them abandoned, or the mom passed away because she gets, hit by a car, or she abandons them, just whatever the reason is. Hundreds of cats. Right now in our foster program, there are over 250 kittens, not just cats, 250 kittens in the foster program. We currently have 2. These 2 we saved from the euthanasia list. Because if the kittens come in to the shelter and they are under 1 pound, they have to leave the shelter. The shelter does not have overnight resources in order to keep these kittens alive. And if they are under 1 pound, they are more at risk of passing away if they don't eat properly / at the right times, enough, etc. So it really frustrates me because there are so many foster people. There were not enough fosters. Please, if you can foster, please consider fostering. I know so many people say, I want to, but I'll just get too attached to them. And think about it this way. If you have the ability to foster and you want to foster, and the only reason you are not fostering is because you don't want to be attached to them, I know this is morbid, but just think about how many kittens are currently dying, passing away, either on the streets because the shelter is too full and they can't take them, or are being euthanized because, and I'm not putting this on the blame on anyone, but you saying I don't want to get attached to them, so that's why I don't do it. It's kind of selfish in a way. I'm not trying to put the blame on other people because it's not really no one's forcing you to foster. But if that is your only hang up, it's yes, you might get attached, and yes, it is sad to see them leave. I cry. I don't cry anymore, but in the beginning I cried when they left. But knowing that your main goal is to take in these kittens, or older cats also, but during kitten season it's always kittens. Your goal, your job is to take in these kittens. You nurse them back to health if they're sick. Of course, there are also healthy ones, but you nurse them back to health, you socialize them, you feed them, you love them, you get them used to being touched and pets. Our current ones, Sardine and baby black beans, they love being held. They're this big now. They love being held, they love being smooched on, they love being cuddled and held, or cuddled and on your face. They love it. They seek it out. They'll climb up your back to be held. That is your job, to get them prepared for their final home. And it is very rewarding. It is very heartwarming. It's hard, but it is hard work, and it is hard, but it is so freaking rewarding. You literally get to save cats' lives. And getting the emails every day breaks my heart because we only have room in our apartment for the kittens that we have now. I've trapped at my job a mama cat who had apparently 3 litters that I didn't know about. I knew about the last one. I'll insert a picture of them right here. Someone showed me. I was like, oh my God, they're so cute. Is anyone doing anything about this? No. I'm shit. All right, well, I guess the job is for me. Trap mom. Well, I grabbed 3 of the kittens, which we ended up fostering those 3 until we got them adopted. I'm still in contact with 2 of their moms. It's so makes me so happy. Maple, Ash, and Forklift. Trapped those 3. This was on New Year's Day, actually. Went back the day before New Year's. Went back on New Year's, captured mom, took mom, got her fixed, looked for the other 3, couldn't find them, went back to work, stayed there after hours, looking for the 3, couldn't find them, brought mom back, mom found the 3, I captured the other 3, got them into a different foster, got them all fixed. So it's it's work, and I mean, she was a stray, but cats reproduce like freaking crazy. I will insert a few infographics here. It's so important to fix your pets, especially your cats. Dogs too, of course, but especially cats, because they reproduce like crazy, and then you just have kittens everywhere, and then you see dead kittens in the street, and it's heartbreaking, and it's so irresponsible, and it causes, and it creates so much work for fosters, and like we do our best to trap, neuter, and release, and then you have fucking assholes like Amberlynn Reid's family not fixing their pets, and then causing all these kittens, and then look, here's a kitten. And another thing is, she could have, I wouldn't give a cat to her. If she filled out an application, absolutely the fuck not. She's almost 600 pounds. She can't take care of herself. What makes you think she can take care of cats? She can't. So any like foster / adoption agency worth their salt would not give a cat to her. But just for this argument's sake, she could have gone to a rescue and adopted a kitten if these cats if they never existed, because her brother would have been responsible and got them fixed. So there's a cat in a shelter because of her and her brother, her stepbrother, whatever, because he didn't want to fix her cat. That's one less cat's life that can be saved, because that cat is now in the shelter, staying in the shelter, which means if that shelter is full, they can't take in any more cats. It's like a cascading thing. This is why I'm so freaking worked up about it. One of the reasons, coming from, I'm not saying like I have like from a place of authority. Maybe actually, because I am involved in the foster world, and I see what happens, and I see the behind the scenes work, and people like this just really grind my gears. I had one lady like send me a picture of her cat's like pregnant. I'm like, can you go take her to get fixed and then have like a cat abortion? Which I know that it's a touchy topic, but she's like, no, I'm not going to make her have an abortion. It's like, what are you going to do with these up to 10 cats that she's going to give birth to? You're going to get them all fixed? You're going to get them all vaccinated and adopted out to good homes? Like, I don't know, whatever.
Amber is crying about how she misses Rarity and how that sparked her getting Romeo.
I don't give a shit if you miss Rarity. That doesn't mean you get another cat. Which, by the way, her apartment complex only allows 2 pets. This is confirmed. We know where she lives. Not in like a weird way. It's on the internet. We know where she lives. 2 pets. She has 3. She has always had 3. Now she has 3 again. Well, what if Twinkie is? I don't know.
Here, Amber was trying to justify getting a new cat to replace Rarity because other people get new pets quickly after their pets pass away.
Not everyone does that. People will grieve differently. And by the way, they're talking about people who lose their pets to like death, or to death, of course, but old age or being sick or cancer, or being, I don't know, injured or whatever. Things that are not their fault. This was your fault. You are replacing her. You got rid of one. You got another one in its place. Guess what that is? It's replacing her. Yeah, because you never play with him. You're fucking lazy. You don't get the luxury of seeing your cats be fun and playful together. You do not get the luxury of that. You shouldn't have the privilege of that. You don't take care of them. Wasabi is a long-haired cat. With long-haired cats, you have to brush them all the time. I call him my soul cat. I say I wish I adopted him, but at the same time, I don't. If I could choose out of all the cats we have fostered, Obi is what we used to call him. I'll put a picture of him right here. He was my soul cat, and he was long hair, and you had to brush him like 10 times a day, and we had to shave his butt because he would get little poopies in his butt. She's not doing that with Wasabi. Absolutely not. She's not trimming his nails. No freaking way.
Here, Amber is trying to justify Romeo by saying it was just meant to be.
No. He was not meant to be in your life. There's no meant to be, or like she said, if it's meant to happen, it's meant to happen. No, the fuck, it's not meant to happen. And let me explain why. Kittens can live up to 20 years. Cats can live up to 20 years. Amber is not living that long. And if she does if she does live that long, it's going to be she's immobile. She's going to have sores everywhere. She's not going to be able to take care of herself, let alone a fucking pet. If you cannot take care of yourself. You should not have pets. Pets are not rights. They are privileges. If you cannot take care of them, if you cannot afford them, you should not have pets. Period. I'm getting heated and I don't care because this is something that's near and dear to my heart, and she is a piece of fucking shit. Models indicate that severe obesity in early childhood can have life expectancy. For example, a child with a BMI score of 3.5 at age 4 who does not lose weight may have an average life expectancy of around 39 years, roughly half of that of a healthy weight peer. In adulthood, extreme obesity continues to cut years off lifespan. Individuals with BMI of 40 through 44 lose about 6.5 years of life. Those with BMI of 45 through 49 lose 8.9 years. BMI 50 through 54 lose 9.8 years. And BMI 55 through 59 use 13.7 years compared with normal weight counterparts. Her BMI is around 100, by the way. A little bit less now, apparently. I don't believe it. Health reviews estimate that class 3, which is severe obesity, overall may shorten lifespan by up to 14 years. Combining a roughly 50% reduction from childhood onset with an additional 10 to 14 year loss in adults suggests an average life expectancy for someone who was around 300 pounds from childhood up to 600 pounds in adulthood. Suggests an average life expectancy in the mid-30s, with most unlikely to survive beyond age 40. So the fact that she got a fucking kitten that will 100% outlive her is so gross. Why are you getting pets that you will die before? Why not adopt a senior pet? Because you are also metabolically a senior person. She always says, oh, 30, I'm only 35. That's not old. Bitch, you are super morbidly obese. You have been super morbidly obese basically your entire fucking life. Is this not clocking to you? Is this not clocking to you that I'm standing on business? You are not going to live into old age. You are going to die early, period. There's a reason why you don't see morbidly obese old people. The old people that you see that are obese have lived, usually, of course there are outliers, but usually have lived their entire lives at a healthy body weight and then got fat when they were old. You are not going to live long. You will not be an old person. What the f is wrong with you?
Amber gushing about how sweet he is to her.
Of course he's sweet. He's a fucking cat. He's a kitten. Why are you cuddling with a tiny ass cat when you're almost 600 fucking pounds? When we rescue our foster kittens, they're usually around anywhere like starting from 4 weeks old, which of course is way too young to be taken away from their moms, but they are found abandoned, so they don't really have a choice. We do not let them sleep with us until they are old enough and big enough to jump off the bed themselves without getting hurt. She should not be sleeping with this cat. Yes, he is big enough. He looks to be around 8 to 10-ish. 7 to 10-ish weeks. He's older than 8 weeks old. So he is big enough to jump. But she's still fucking gargantuan. She is humongous. Every time I say humongous, it reminds me of Angelica Unfiltered. Humongous. Oh, she's gonna fucking squish him. And that's not fat phobic to say. She's 574 pounds. Yes, she can squish him.
Here Amber is being a crybaby ass biatch. Here Amber says she is getting him vaccinated and fixed.
Wow, she's actually doing the bare fucking minimum pet care for her cat finally. That doesn't add any brownie points. You do not get any brownie points. You do not get any applause. You do not get any accolades for doing the bare minimum. Oh, my nose is itchy again. It's like those parents that are like, well, I fed you and I put a roof over your head. Yeah, congratulations. You did the bare fucking minimum that you needed to do so you didn't go to jail, dumbass. God, I'm heated. Sorry I'm sassy. I'm not sorry. You guys like the sassiness. This is why I created my channel, by the way. It's because watching like videos of her or watching videos of her or whoever gets me heated, and I'm like, I can't type this out in a comment on her video or whoever's video, so I'm just gonna make my own content and just rant to the camera.
Here Amber is so anxiety thinking about his neuter.
Shut the f up. Literally shut up. If you did a fucking lick of research, you would see that boy cats getting neutered is a very, very simple surgery. Yes, they go under, but guess what? The vets know what they're doing. They do hundreds of thousands of these things a day. There are awesome organizations where they do like TNR, so trap, neuter, release events, and they'll do like 400 neuter slash, what is it for girl cats? Why it is escaping me. So you neuter a boy. Oh my gosh, why can't I think of it? What is the name? You fix both. That's the umbrella term. You neuter a boy. Oh my god, why can't? Oh, spay. That's what it's called. Oh my gosh, I had to Google that. That was not coming to my brain at all. But yes, neutering a boy cat is way easier than spaying a girl cat, because with the boy cats, you can watch a video on YouTube. It's not very invasive. They do a little ding, and then they go a little pop pop for each little testicle, and then they just go tick, and then tie it. For the boy cats, because like I said, we foster kittens, so once they reach 2 pounds, then they can get fixed, which it is kind of debated, but if in the foster community, foster world, you want them to be fixed basically as soon as possible, as soon as it's healthy for them, so they can be adopted out, and then you can keep fostering. I'm not sure what the recommended is when you just when you have a normal cat, I guess, not through an organization, like in her case, I'm not sure. But anyway, for girl cats, it is a lot more invasive because they have to cut them open, go inside, and then do that. For boys, it's totally fine. The boys don't even get sent home with the cones. That's how minimally invasive it is, because they just bloop, bloop.
Here she says people don't like her for reasons that are not real.
The fuck does that even mean? The things that you do are real. You are not living in like a Black Mirror episode. This is real. The things that you do are real. The abuse that you have exhibited to all of your pets are real. Like Twinkie, years ago, this is when I first started watching reaction channels, Michael B. Petty, the king, we miss him, please come back. When Twinkie was suffering and Amber was talking about it, trying to get sympathy, they didn't take her to an emergency vet saying, oh, there wasn't one around when Michael B. Petty found one down the street from where they lived, but instead they went to go eat. You are a fucking horrible pet parent. Like, oh, whenever I hear that, it makes me so upset, because it's true. Because you know you're wrong.
She keeps talking about Rarity being returned to her.
She's not going to be found. We're just being realistic. Is it horrible to think about? Yes. Do I want her to be found? Yes. Will she ever make her way back to you? Absolutely the fuck not. For a couple of reasons. 1, she didn't have a collar on. 2, she's not chipped. 3, anyone who finds her and knows anything about you would absolutely never give her back to you. No, you're not. Your apartment complex only allows 2. She says that they know about them. I think she said that in hopes that people don't snitch on her. I'm sure people have already snitched on her. Like, come on. You cannot take care of 1 cat. You cannot take care of 2 cats and 1 dog. You cannot take care of 3 cats and 1 dog. You can't wipe your own ass. You have to put a washcloth on the edge of a sink to wipe your fucking ass. You use pee pads, and let your dog piss inside. You let your litter box get so full to the point where you throw away the whole box and get a new box instead. Also, by the way, anyone else, and when I'm being sassy, I'm not being sassy to you guys. I'm being sassy to Amber. For cats, a couple things. If you have 2 cats, you need 3 litter boxes. However many cats you have, you need to have a box per cat plus 1. That is the suggested amount. I hope everyone's aware. Yes, some cats are fine if there's 2 cats with just 2 litter boxes. that is fine, of course. But it is, the overall suggestion is number of cats. That's how many litter boxes you need plus one. If you can't fit that many litter boxes, maybe you shouldn't have that many cats in the house. I'm sorry. Our apartment's very small. It's teeny. I'm gonna let the puppers out again. You guys want outside? Come on. Like I was saying, our apartment is tiny. We have 2 cats and we have 3 litter boxes. If you ever seen in our vlogs, or our vlogs, in my vlogs, you probably see at least 2 of them. One of them I have in this little hidden thing, which is really, I like it. It's really cute. But yeah, even Destiny said she would let her cat, she had like cat poop on her freaking bed when they met. Be so fucking for real, dude. Because you are wrong. You know you shouldn't have that cat. But I'm Miss Amber. I need my wants and my needs are more important than the livelihood of your pets. You want this, you want that. You are impulsive, you are a liar, and you are a giant freaking toddler. I want this cat, so I should have it. Take half a fucking second and just think about it. Yeah, see a therapist, not good to trauma dump on the internet. Therapist could help. Yeah. You are replacing her. You know what's sick? Dragging your pets in a carrier in a car all the way to Wisconsin to live with a greeter who didn't give a fuck. Not a fuck about you. Putting them in an unfamiliar area, an unfamiliar house with unfamiliar pets. I bet you they didn't even do proper introductions. They probably just let them all loose. They'll figure it out. Letting them piss and shit inside of the apartment or the house. I had a roommate like that. Lisa. Oh, Lisa. I'll insert some photos here. Disgusting. That's another reason why I feel so strongly about this, because back then, well, I didn't have a backbone. Not at all. I learned a lot from that situation, but she had a dog, a big dog, Franklin, and she didn't take him outside. She worked from home. I'm not exaggerating when I say this. I am not exaggerating. I lived there for, oh gosh, I don't know, a number of months. She left the apartment twice. She left the apartment 2 times. She got her food delivered. She worked from home. She sat on the couch all day. Only let her dog piss and shit inside the apartment, in the dining room area, on carpet. She had pee pads, but of course it soaks through. It was horrible. Absolutely horrible. You're worse than you show us, Gabriel. Yep. Yeah, because of course when you're recording yourself, for the most part, you're putting your best self first. Because that's different. A dog passing away and then someone getting a new dog is totally different from your situation. God, she's so stupid. She's either like really fucking dumb or being intentionally obtuse, or a combination of both. I don't know who FFG is, but I highly doubt she like put them down for fun just to replace 2, because that's the way that Amber made it come out. I would assume that they were sick and then she had to put them down due to being sick, and then she got new pets. That's not the same situation, Amber. That is not the same situation at all. You don't know. Oh my God. Make sure this is still recorded. Okay. So the last like 30 minutes of OBS was not recording. So I think a lot of that was just me ranting anyway. So I will keep that in. Sorry. That I will try my best to like edit it and make sure it's recording right now. I will try my best to like edit the pieces in, but there was like a lot of pause and me ranting. I'm sure most of you have seen this piece of the live anyway, but we will just simply continue on.
Like, Romeo's so sweet, like, genuinely. Like, we cuddle, we play so much. That's why I have, like, scratches all over from him. For the lack of a
It's so funny. You're a liar. And of course he's sweet. He's a fucking kitten.
better word, like, it's been a blessing for me. It's been a blessing for Wasabi. It's been a blessing for Twinkie. It's been a blessing just for my home. And now me and my mom.
What about Rarity's blessing? Should've just left him.
It's so sad watching the footage of Rarity in the carrier, like trying desperately to escape. It's almost like she already knew what was going to happen. It's so sad.
Both have kittens from the same litter, and we think that's really cute. My mom
I don't think it's cute. I don't think it's cute that hundreds of thousands of kittens die every single year because of irresponsible people like your stepbrother. That's not cute at all. Also, didn't you say your mom doesn't really have money? So why does she have cats? If you can't take care of your cats, if you can't monetarily take care of your cats, you shouldn't have cats.
also has scratches all over her hands from her kitten, which she named Adrian, by the way. I just feel really lucky, like he was meant to be in my life, and you know,
No, he wasn't. He was not meant to be in your life. You were selfish.
my apartment complex thinks he's adorable, and it's just like
I don't believe that they know. I think she's saying that to get ahead of people reporting her to the complex, which good luck, I guess.
like it sucks that like I have to be forced into like saying things that I don't want to say. Oh my god, my face is swollen.
Womp womp. This is what happens when you live your entire fucking life on the internet. Maybe you could create other types of content that doesn't revolve around your life and you abusing and neglecting and killing your pets. And your face isn't swollen from crying, your face is swollen because you're fucking fat.
From crying fun because I don't really cry that much anymore. So when I do, my face gets super fucking swollen. Holy, and it's like it's not that I was lying. It's just that I wasn't speaking about it, and I
That's called lying by omission, fucking dumbass.
feel like being on YouTube or just being a public figure in general, whether it's TikTok or whatever. Whisker, thank you. Exactly. I do take like this is like, oh, like this has genuinely been bothering me. Whisker said, "Girl, you're allowed
Yes, it's bothering you because you know deep down inside that you are wrong.
to have pets. Just take care of them properly." Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. You're not doing that. What is not clocking to you? You are not taking care of your pets properly. You never have.
Like I was talking to my mom and my friends about this. I get it.
So your mom and your mom.
Like in my early mid 20s, like I made
So when you're an adult,
mistakes. I've made mistakes as a pet owner, 100%. I am now fixing to be 35. As an inexperienced pet owner over a decade ago, sure, I made mistakes.
It was less than a year ago when you packed up all your animals and dragged them on a 19-hour road trip just to visit your girlfriend in
thank
Wisconsin.
you.
It wasn't supposed to be a long trip. People warned you not to take them, but you didn't want anyone, not even your mom, in your apartment while you were gone. So you loaded them up, showed us how stressed Rare.
She loaded them up because she genuinely thought that she was going to move in and marry Emily and find the love of her life. That's what it was. That's exactly why she brought them. She thought because, oh, I'm going to bring them and try to stay as long as possible. Emily's going to fall in love with me. She's going to ask me to move in. We're going to live this fairy tale life. Wrong. Nope. She dumped your dumb ass. Well, I don't know who broke up with who yesterday, but she played your dumb ass like a fucking fiddle.
Was the entire time in her cat carrier and took them with you. No microchips, no kitty collars, no way to identify them if they ever got out hundreds of miles away from home.
And I sat there and I was talking to my mom and I was like, one of the most painful things that people say about me is that like I'm an animal abuser and I don't take care of animals and stuff. And I literally looked at my mom and I was
Because it's true. You are an animal abuser. You don't know how to take care of your fucking pets.
like, I almost want to ask them, what should I do better?
Okay. You want to start taking notes? Get Twinkie down to an acceptable body weight. Trim Twinkie's nails on a regular basis. Get Wasabi's, I don't know how much Wasabi weighs, but get Wasabi, brush Wasabi as much as you should. You don't. Shave his behind because you probably don't. Clip his nails properly. You don't. Take Twinkie out for actual walks 2 to 3 times per day, 20 to 30 minutes each. You won't. You're physically incapable of it. Okay, fine. Hire someone to do it. Those were 6 different things. Don't get it. Only have 2 pets because that's what your apartment allows. Stop breaking the rules because you think you're special. You're not.
Because I do everything
Stop free feeding them because there's pictures of the food just free feeding. If your cats or your pets are fat, you cannot free feed them.
I can. I do everything I can
No,
to be.
oh my god, this is like certified crash out, Melina. I don't think I've ever crashed out over a video on any videos, especially videos of her. You are not doing everything that you can. People tell you what you need to do all the time. You're not doing it because you think you know what you're doing. You think you're the right one. You're not. You're a fucking narcissist. That's why you think that.
a good fur mama because I love them literally more than I love myself.
It takes, okay, well, first of all, you don't fucking love yourself, so the bar's in fucking hell with that one. You don't love yourself, so loving anything more than yourself takes a minuscule amount of work. You're not a good fur mama. It takes more than love with anything, with your pets and with the relationships. Love is like, sure, it's a part of it, like this much, but there's so much more that goes into it.
And it's like, we learn from our mistakes.
But you haven't. You haven't, have you?
Being a TikToker, being a YouTuber, being a whatever, just being a person, being a fucking teacher or being a surgeon, it doesn't matter. We're allowed to have like personal parts of us that we don't share. Me not telling you guys about Romeo was never to lie. It wasn't me
Yeah, they're like, what? Why do you have an AirPod in? Because she has said in the past that when she has an AirPod in, she's talking to someone. Emily, that's exactly what this is.
lying. I never lied about it. It was just something that I did not want to talk about for this
Because you know you're wrong. You know you are wrong.
very reason. Cass, thank you for the super chat. The thing on Twinkie's side is a fatty tumor. I already took her to the vet for it multiple times, especially as of recently, and they said it's just a fatty tumor and that a lot of dogs get it. They said nothing's wrong. I have
Albert, not the Rottweiler, the other one. Look what he did. That's totally my fault. I left it. I didn't think he would have chewed on this, but he did. That's okay. That is replaceable, unlike Rarity's life. Plug that in. All right, you guys are back at an acceptable angle. I don't have to go like this to talk to you. Okay, that should be okay.
requested them to do a biopsy, and they said that it would be more risky to do that because it's very obvious it's a fatty
Look at these
tumor. I don't know.
emojis right
I
here.
did get a second opinion though. Like one of the times when I was vlogging and I was sitting in a room and I was vlogging, I was like, "Hi, I'm at the vet, blah, blah, blah," and I never told you guys why. It was literally because of that, because I wanted
I don't believe that. Wasn't that a Romeo one? I don't know. I feel like she would have talked about that. Like, hey, you guys, I'm at the vet because there's something wrong with Twinkie. Look at me, look at me, look at me doing a good pet thing. I just don't believe her.
them to do a biopsy of it, but they were like, it's literally just a fatty tumor. But I messaged you to come out with the truth and face it. Now there's no more hiding it. It's not that I was hiding it, simply
Yes, you were. You were absolutely 100% hiding it because you weren't talking about it. If something happens and you don't talk about it when everyone is asking, that is hiding it.
by the way, thank you for the super chat. It's just like the way people are with me, I did not want to deal with it because my mental health
Because you know you're wrong.
has been so good, and I knew it was going to make me cry because I knew I was going to have to talk about
Because you knew you're wrong.
rarity, and that is a tough subject for me. Yes, there are microchips. Hey, I've already actually talked about that in a member's live stream, but Romeo doesn't
Okay, why do you expect people to know that then? Gosh, she's so patronizing and so fucking rude.
get chipped until they said that they want to chip him when he gets fixed, which is already scheduled, because they said that the needle is a lot bigger than vaccination needles.
That is true. I will back her up on this only. That part is true. They do they do prefer to microchip pets if they need to get fixed and they have a fix it. I'm fixing to be 35. But metabolically you're 75. But if a cat does need to get fixed, then they'll do the chipping while they're under anesthesia.
This is what they said. Romeo was so cute. Baby. And you know what's funny? Me and my friend were laughing because this baby's
Why should you just like yoink them up like that? They're fucking toddler fat hands.
was so cute. Baby. And you know what's funny? Me and my friend were laughing.
Look, he's trying to get away from her. Yeah, he's so cute now because he's a kitten. Because guess what's gonna happen? That new kitten feeling is gonna go away, and then he's just gonna be put on the back burner, just like Wasabi and Rarity were. That's one thing that bothers me. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm not. I don't know. People who want to adopt cats or dogs, but they only want a kitten or a puppy. It really bothers me because to me, it feels like they just want the cat or the puppy, the kitten or the puppy because they're young and cute and oh, it's so cute. That season of their life of the cat or the dog only lasts for a few months, if that. So it's like you realize you're going to have a full-grown cat/dog and then an elderly cat/dog. So coming in only to get a kitten, I don't know. It's very weird to me. But then I also understand some people do want to raise a cat or a dog from being young. I guess those are two different types of people. The people who genuinely just want to raise an animal from almost birth until they die versus people who only like cats, or sorry, who only like kittens and puppies. It's kind of like the women, and these women do exist, that get pregnant and have lots of babies because they just love, one, the attention of being pregnant, and then also two, babies. It's like, how do you filter those people out? I don't know.
Because this baby's excited right now. Oh my god, he cuddles so cute. Like, trust me, I have been like wanting to share my love for this little baby and how much him and Wasabi get along and just how amazing it's been. Like, trust me, I've wanted to. Genuinely, when I see Romeo and Wasabi like cuddling or playing, my heart swells. I feel my heart genuinely swell. So now I have two litter
Did you guys hear the symbol? Sweetie, that's called hypertension. You might want to get that checked out. Do you guys think she's taking her blood pressure medicine? I don't think she is. Which is fucking hilarious to me. She's so stupid. It gives me anxiety to take my blood pressure medicine because it might make me dizzy. You don't fucking move. You don't drive a car. You don't walk anywhere. You're sitting on your fat fucking shelf all day. I'm sorry, I'm being mean. No, I'm not. I'm not. I'm really not. Whatever. I have Amber sympathizers in the comments sometimes. I'm just like, you're just as stinky as she is. Get out of here. You're not wanted here. My content's not for you.
boxes because with two cats, you need two litter boxes.
Girl, you're telling on yourself. You had 2 cats before. So you're saying you didn't have 2 litter boxes for Wasabi and Rarity, but
Yep.
Wasabi and Romeo get 2? Tell us you favor
Yep.
Romeo over Rarity without telling us you favor Romeo over Rarity.
Exactly.
Oh, and remember when she admitted to throwing the entire litter box away and
Yep.
buying new ones instead of cleaning them?
I was scared. I was like, oh my god, is Wasabi gonna think like, oh, this is my house? I gotta, not at all. Like, it's been so good. And like Wasabi like bathed Romeo and it's just really cute. How did Wasabi take the new little one? Perfect. Perfect. I was really worried about that. And my mom also has a cat. So
I guarantee you she didn't follow the proper protocol to introducing cats. Guarantee you she didn't. I would put money on she got the cat. They drove the cat to her because she can't drive herself anywhere. Crazy. And they just let the cat out of the carrier, the cat out of the bag, and they just let them do whatever.
was worried about that too, but they get along. Wasabi and Romeo, it's been great. Wasabi is a really good cat, like always just been perfection. Like, but you have no reason to go back to Wisconsin, right? That's what you said on Sunday. Yeah, me and Tommy talked about it a long hot minute ago that if Rarity was ever found, then she would bring me Rarity. So I'm gonna keep the things that I love the most.
If Rarity is ever found and somehow Emily, her name is Emily, not Tommy, and if somehow Emily gets her, I highly doubt Emily would ever give Rarity back to Amber. Whether she's being vindictive, I don't, that's not even being vindictive though. Emily or Amber would see it as being vindictive, but that's just being responsible.
Off the internet, but I wanted to show you guys Romeo because I was being hounded by it. I'm not gonna squish the cat.
Yep, that's the only reason why. It's because she was being hounded.
What the
Yes, she will squish the cat. Come on.
Romeo?
If Amber, I'm being dead ass. If Amber was to fall and she fell on any of her animals, they would pass away. They would be squished to death. I don't think people, well, maybe they do, realize how heavy 574 pounds are. 574 pounds are. Is. I can't, I just imagine it on like a bar because I'm a lifter. My deadlift PR is 275 pounds, and that was over 2 times my body weight. I could only do that for 1 rep, and that was on a bar with plates. 275 pounds. Amber is 570 pounds. That's like record breaking for women in powerlifting. I think like the world record for a woman is like 600 or 700 pounds deadlift.
Thinks my hair is a toy. How did Hecticana know about Romeo? I know exactly who told
Sure, Jan.
Hecticana, and Hecticana thinks that he has one up on me. But
Hecticana and Snowflake abso-fucking-lutely have one-ups on Amber. Abso-fucking-lutely. Rachel also, because I think Rachel and them two are in cahoots about whatever's going on. Abso-fucking-lutely. Amber, everyone is 1 step ahead of you. You're not slick. You're not smart.
No, I literally know exactly who it is. Like, exactly who it is. Who was it? I will not be saying their name. But if Hexacona wants to message me privately, I will happily tell him. I will happily tell him. But I'm not one to dox, so I'm not going to. Like, you got Snowflake's info. Dear Heavenly Father, grace me upon your presence. I let Romeo
Shut up. You're not religious. I'm not religious either, obviously. Stop it. She's like, oh, pray for me, but I'm an atheist. Girl, you know how stupid that sounds?
do what he wants when he wants 9 times out of 10. Like, obviously I teach him right from wrong. Like, don't chew my like phone cords. Don't, girl, he hasn't put any of his info out there. You can't just Google reverse a photo. Okay, I'm gonna go a little bit more deeper into this scandal. So my friend put the photo in Google reverse, which then made his Facebook pop up. I forget what she said, but then it like directed her to his ex-wife's. I thought it was a blog. Turns out it's not, because I just saw a screenshot of it one time when my friend sent it to me. But it's not a blog. It's actually like her actual job is on this like website or whatever. I just have the screenshots from my friend, and that is genuinely it. And I've even had to like, I'm not gonna lie about it, I like low-key had to defend Snowflake for a minute there, because my friend ended up going
She's trying to be. She's trying to be like the law, like the justice law. Girl.
down a rabbit hole. And I guess someone with like his same name, literally where he's from, used to be like a nurse, and then the nurse had sex with a patient or something crazy. I hate Snowflake.
Why is she even talking about this?
I'm not gonna lie about it, but there's no fucking way that was him. So I literally was like sticking up for him, because people have the same name. I don't care about these people. I mean, I understand they care about me. Their whole income is based off of me, but I just don't care.
Our whole income is not based off of you, sweetie. I know she's not talking about me in this situation, because I don't only cover Amber. I do a lot here. I do Girl World. I do Alexandra. I do Alexandra. I do Amber. I will start doing Anna eventually. I do TikTok reactions, health at every size. I talk about normal health and wellness stuff, fat loss, muscle gain, all that. I call it my variety grab bag for all of you guys. I do a lot. So no, Amber, if you went away, I promise you I would still be making money here. All right, we have one more. I have 13% on my chart. It's charging still. Let's see if we can get through this. 21 minutes. Ooh. All right, this one's a spicy one. I will admit, I did watch this one this morning. I saw the notification. I was like,
Girls, it's been going down in the Amberverse. We've all seen Emily's weird Instagram posts mourning her fiancé that passed away, while also not so subtly shading Amber at the same time. She also recently hinted that Amber conveniently let Rarity out on purpose when she asked Amber to leave her home. But this time, Emily posted this cryptic message to her Instagram feed yesterday, hinting at a tell-all with Mr. Snowflake. It says, "With how hot it is lately, it's wild to think snowflakes will be back before we know it," with a snowflake emoji, sparking mixed reactions. Maybe she was just talking about the weather, but the majority agreed that she was hinting she's been talking to Snowflake. Well, Snowflake took to his community tab post to confirm he has in fact been talking to Emily. His post says, "Been speaking to Emily, obviously. Been a very hard listen. Well, over text, but you know what I mean. We spoke about the emotional and physical abuse from Amber. We discussed Rarity. She sent me over screenshots of messages Amber sent to her on the day Rarity went missing. Amber, I think you better make a quick video and sort your Rarity missing story out. We discussed the breakup and post-breakup. I'll make a simple video soon as I get a chance and get the video up fast as possible. I'll keep you all updated."
I wish you guys can see I'm kicking my feet under here. This is so exciting. It's so exciting because the Amberverse has been so fucking boring. It's been so boring for the last like 8 months. She is so boring by herself. She needs other characters and she needs other cast members in the Amberverse. So all of this coming out, we knew Emily would come out and talk about things, because let's be honest, like someone said, Amber and Emily are both very trashy, horrible people. They are like the same, what are they, like both sides of, or different sides of the same coin. They're both nasty. They're both vindictive. But we love that Emily is, because she's going to give us all the shit. Destiny and Beck, they both kind of gave a little bit of drama, but Emily, I think Emily's going to fucking throw down. I think she's going to throw Amber so far under the bus. She's going to come out as, what is it, the Mean Girls, Regina George. I'm so ready. I can't wait for Snowflake. Hopefully it's tomorrow and not Monday, because tomorrow, at least I'm off work tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see.
Amber got wind of all of this and went live at 3 a.m. and crashed the fuck out. She titled the live, "We have been in a relationship the whole time."
I should have put the word toxic in the title. And then I get another text, I have video proof of you being terrible to me, of me reacting to your betrayal, me unmedicated with BPD. Correct. Stop texting me. Like, how much longer?
Fucking excuses. Me being unmedicated with BPD. Bitch, if you genuinely had BPD, you should have figured that the fuck out when you originally told us that you had it. Because BPD, you can treat it. I'm speaking from experience. It may or may not have been diagnosed incorrectly. However, I've been through DBT twice, once when I was 18, and then twice the second time when I was 28. So 2-ish years ago, I believe. And it definitely it helps. It fucking helps. You have to do the work, which Amber would not. It was hard. It was horrible. I've done also CPT, so cognitive processing therapy, which is it focuses specifically on traumas and how to work through that trauma, which then you can apply to all of the traumas. So you get to pick one and then work through that and then apply it to all of them. But you could have figured this shit out. You can go into remission 1,000% with BPD.
Can I stay silent? And the whole time I'm sitting here thinking how I don't want to hurt Tommy. I literally hate even referring to her as Tommy because we all know, but we haven't been together this whole time.
Call her Emily then. You're the one who called her Tommy. You created that weird ass freaking nickname. No one else did.
This whole time. And I have seen the things that she has said to me, about me, whether that be in comments, whether that be in private messages. She had a whole Reddit where she made fun of my body. Someone on Reddit literally said, how do you guys think Amberlynn would be when she loses all the weight? My girlfriend replied, she'd probably look like melting ice cream or a melted candle. My girlfriend behind my back was calling me Porkahontas. When I was in Wisconsin, I genuinely was
First time when I heard that, I think, ew, why is Corky Love Rose in her chat? Corky Love Rose is fucking weird. I just watched Zachary Michael's video on her. She's very weird. She wants to be in Girl World. She wants people to react to her. It's very, very strange. But when I first saw the Porkahontas, oh my God, I lost my shit. And then I saw in the chat somewhere, someone was like, can you talk about the Porkahontas comment again? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That is fucking funny. That is so funny. Oh my God. What's even funnier is that Amber deserves all of this. She deserves all of this, not only because she's a piece of shit person, but also because not really me, but everyone has warned her. They told her from the very beginning, this is not good. Do not do this. We hate you. We heavily dislike you, but we don't want you in this relationship. No one really wanted her with Emily. Ever. From the start. We knew when she was in Wisconsin from her vlogs, because it was around Christmas time. It was like the most depressing Vlogmas ever. Golly. This is good. This is fucking good.
the most miserable I've been. And I had the Porkahontas. When I was in Wisconsin, I genuinely was the most miserable I've been. And I had to
We
literally fake that
know.
shit real good. I had to fake that shit real good. Because it's like, it's hard to be like,
She didn't fake it though. She didn't fake it at all. We could tell. It was horrible.
human and be broadcasted on YouTube. My mom wanted me to leave Tommy. Just constantly telling me, break up.
Which is so funny because in many of her vlogs, she talked about, oh yeah, my mom loves Tommy. My mom loves her. She loves this relationship and she's so happy for me. Again, liar.
With her, like, still, like, literally from yesterday, just leave her, like, my mom knows everything. I have never been with someone so vindictive and, like, genuinely, like, scary in my life.
You met your match, sweetheart. You met your freaking match.
And I feel afraid to say anything. I've been afraid to say anything this whole time. I did
Why? Because she has dirt on you? I bet you that's what it is.
not want to hurt her, and she wanted nothing to do with online. But then she would say all these awful things. Like, any argument that happened in Wisconsin was due to
Giovanni, can we play Choosy?
a betrayal that I found out that she was doing right next to me. Imagine having BPD, unregulated, unmedicated.
Your fault. Also your fault. If she had BPD, it's not your fault if you have that, but having it unregulated and unmedicated it is your fault. Those are your choices. Unless you're like a teenager, but if you're an adult, that is your choice.
I'm finding out just betrayal. Like you
Well, guess what, dumbass? If your partner betrays you once, you leave. Why are you staying with someone who betrays you? Well, it's because you are pathetic and you are desperate for someone to love you, even if they are a greeter.
go crazy. Like, I'm not going to sit here and go into detail. The one thing that I would like to say, so how this all like started is like she literally told me, "I promise I will never hurt you again." I mean, this is genuinely what she would say to me every single time she.
But you stayed like a fucking dumbass. Why are you staying with someone who keeps hurting you? Let's be real here. Why are you staying?
Hurt me. But as of
Wait,
recently, like
what?
this is genuinely what she would say to me every single time she hurt me. But as of recently, like once I found out the Reddit thing and once like she insinuated that I let Rarity out on purpose and I don't know what it was, but after every single thing that she put me through.
Yep. You being unmedicated or being in a BPD meltdown does not excuse you for being abusive. And it could be abusive too, but that doesn't mean you are not. Yeah, they both could have been abusive. Totally.
Which all the personal, like I'm not even gonna go into detail in this moment unless she wants to pop off. Like I'll pop off and react back. But something about this last time like genuinely broke me. I don't remember what it was, but like we had a normal relationship argument, which happens. Like you express to your partner how you feel. Whenever I would
Expressing how you feel should not lead to an argument. That is not a normal relationship argument. There is nothing normal about the relationships that Amberlynn Reid has been in ever. She doesn't know what a normal, healthy relationship is. One, because there never was one shown to her as a child, which I understand. I get that, not her fault. But also, two, she just has never been in a normal, healthy relationship because she has always been the abuser.
how I feel, she would go, she would just go absolutely insane on me. I would try to process in my brain that like that's her
Sure, she would probably go insane, but you would also go insane back.
defense mechanism. But it was like 2 days ago, I just calmly expressed to her like how I felt about something. It's like every single time we get in an argument, she goes online and said something awful to me. And I just got a text from her saying, "I'm going to release the video then to prove how you are." I'm
Good. I genuinely hope she does. Sorry if you hear the dogs eating in the background. I can't help it. I gotta feed the puppers. Okay.
goes online and said something awful to me. And I just got a text from her saying, "I'm going to release the video then to prove how you are." I'm literally half naked in that video. So please don't. That was
Emily, all you need to do is blur it out. Blur it out.
me in a BPD meltdown. I'm literally
It doesn't matter if it's a BPD meltdown or not. That's not a fucking excuse. If you cannot manage your mental health issues, don't be in a fucking relationship then. How about that?
half naked. You threatening me repeatedly. Like literally she's threatening me as I'm on here, you guys. Like as
Oh my god, she's threatening me, you guys. You see how she's threatening me? Oh my god. Also, what does half naked mean? Does that mean she was like Winnie the Pooh style?
I'm on here. Like you guys don't even understand. She made me more crazy than I've ever felt in my actual entire.
Stop blaming your actions on someone else. If you were not happy, you should have fucking left. Your mom was more than willing to pick you up. As you said, she didn't want you with her, so you could have left. Stop blaming your shit on her. Was she shitty? Yeah. Did she do horrible things? Probably. That doesn't mean you abuse her back.
Her wife, and it makes me not want to protect her anymore. So I go on to Instagram tonight. I replied to Corky Love Rose. I happened to click another message, and they were like, "You know who was talking to Snowflake?" And I was genuinely so confused. I didn't know. You know who? I didn't know who that was. And I was like, "There's no."
Also, the fact that she immediately jumps on a live stream when this happens just shows one, how mentally unstable she is, and two, that she has absolutely no one in her life. Because if something like this happened to me where I was this worked up, I would not jump on a live stream. I would be calling someone. I would be using the tools in my toolbox, which you learn in DBT, Amber. This is called emotional regulation and interpersonal effectiveness. Those are two of the modules in DBT.
You would know if you were actually in therapy because you say you are. You're fucking not. That's why I said in not this stream, but the following stream after, call your therapist. Don't go live. This is so stupid. Why are you going live? You need to call your therapist.
No way, call me again. I was like, there's no way. Because she promised me she would stop this. Because she knew I wouldn't say anything. I was constantly just letting her say whatever the she wanted. Haven't you guys noticed that I would never say anything? So then I go to Snowflake's little community tab, and that's what I saw it. We're talking about rarity
So patronizing. Snowflake's little community tab. What? It's his community tab. Why does this have to be little? So dumb.
again. And that's when I knew I'm actually officially done with Emily. Like, I've never been more done in my actual life. The truth about rarity, only the people closest to me know, and only Emily knows. The truth is, we're sitting in Emily's truck. I would sit in the passenger seat, and Emily would sit in the driving seat, and she would smoke cigarettes. She does not smoke in her house. So we would sit there for hours. So since we're both sitting on our phones in her truck, I saw her talking to this girl named Andrea. Flashback 2 weeks prior, I saw her talking to Andrea. They were talking badly about me. And I was like, who's Andrea? She tells me it's a girl from work. Okay. Then it was a week ago. I mean, at the time we're sitting in that truck. I'm talking about rarity night, okay? I see Andrea again. And I was like, why do you
How fucking low do you have to feel about yourself to see your partner talking shit about you with another woman or with another person and then stay with them? Like, are you stupid? Well, yes, obviously. Amber, you have done all of this to yourself.
keep like talking badly, being suspicious with this Andrea girl? Oh, just this girl
Oh, Rachel's in the chat. Amber, you told us the garden is enclosed. Was she going for a nice sit in the garden to get over the fight? That's a very, very, very fair point.
work, and I was like, well, can you stop talking badly about me? Blah, 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 blah. I find out that night that this is a hater, someone that genuinely hates me more than anything in this world, that Emily became friends with. And they would just sit there and talk bad while I'm literally sleeping next to her in her fucking bed, bro. So I told her, I was like, please stop talking to her because that thing hurts.
It's so funny. Was Emily wrong? Yes. Like, that is very shitty. You should not do that to someone. But also, Amber fucking sucks. So it is hilarious that this happened to her. This is exactly what she deserves for everything. Everything she has put all of her partners through, this is exactly what she deserves. What happened to the soft, most gentlest love? I just imagine laying next to someone and then you know they're cheating on you or like shit talking you and then you stay. Bruh.
Like, that genuinely hurts me. I would never do that to you, ever. So I believe that she would never talk to her again. Well, here we
Well, Amber, you're stupid.
talk to her again. Well, here we are, sitting in her truck again, and her stupid little message pops up. And then I see that they're talking again. So then I say, let me see your phone. I go into her little, it's like where you can see what apps you were on that day or whatever. And I noticed that she was on, like, I want to sit here and say, I'm sorry, Emily, for doing this, but I have to. This is not fair.
Up. Oh my god. You don't want to hurt her. She's just trying to keep herself in a good light. That's all. That's all that this is.
You've done this. She messaged me and said, you need to stop this immediately. Then why did you do what you did? And I noticed that she was on Tumblr. It was like the most random thing in the world because like me and her were like very open. I don't want to say what I saw. Okay, just know that what I saw her looking at on Tumblr literally broke me. So I instantly went to her Tumblr app, bam, in my face. Okay, I don't want to go into detail. Genuinely, I don't.
So people end up pushing her for that because the way that she worded it made it sound like illegal stuff, and it wasn't. It was just naked women bigger than her.
I noticed that there was this app, not an app, a website.
To start, hit the gym, you nugget head. What?
Just know that I saw things and read things and seen things that literally broke me and destroyed me. Okay, like look at me, I look like a f***ing freak. This is how I looked almost every day in Wisconsin, might I add. I got really
Yeah, and that was your fault for staying there.
fucking upset, obviously. No, I never destroyed her ex's photo. So we get in a big fight. I'm telling you, it was off the chain. That I think it was like 5 a.m. or something. He ended up leaving her home through the kitchen door, which is the sliding glass door. She left. She likes to say that you guys see me. I'm over 500 pounds. I walk very slow. This, I don't want to share it, is Amber subconscious telling her not to lie. No, actually, it's Amber subconscious still being a decent human. And also, it's embarrassing.
You're not a decent human at all. So cut the fucking act and just say what you need to say.
Same for me. So you, Rachel. Sit on and spin. She leaves through the glass door.
Wait, is that our Rachel? Oh, where is it?
fucking upset, obviously. No, I never destroyed her ex's photo. So we get in a big fight. I'm telling you, it was off the chain. That I think it was like 5 a.m.
That choker holding on for dear life.
or something. He ended up leaving her home through the kitchen door, which is the sliding glass door. She left. She likes to say that you guys see me. I'm over 500 pounds. I walk very slow. This, I don't want to share it, is Amber subconscious telling her not to lie. No, actually, it's Amber subconscious still
I don't know where that message is. I don't know if that's our Rachel or not.
being a decent human, and also it's embarrassing for me. So f you, Rachel, sit on and spin. She leaves through the glass door, leaves the door open. I did not notice because I did not go near the door. I was sitting at the kitchen table waiting for her to come home, and that's when I noticed the cold breeze.
Oh, she's such a fucking loser. Corky love Rose in the chat. She's just trying to get clout. She's like I said, she's fucking weird.
Literally left the fucking door open, and she booked it so fast she didn't even close.
Now, I think that is not true because Emily owns that house, which means she pays for PG&E or gas and electric, and heating up a house that large in Wisconsin cannot be cheap. I highly, highly doubt that she left that door open. Also, she also has pets. So I highly doubt that she left the door open. I don't think that's the way that it happened. I truly hope that Emily releases, because they have cameras. Emily has cameras at the house. I seriously hope that she releases the footage from that day.
The door. It was just a lot. In my brain, I was thinking, there's no way Brady got out. We're good. But it was the next day when I was like, something really just does not seem right. I haven't seen Verity all day.
This is another reason why we know you are a fucking shit pet parent. You went a whole day without seeing your fucking cat. The cat that is so loud. The cat that is in your words, your shadow. A full fucking day went by and you didn't notice that you didn't see her. Because your fucking lazy fat ass was too busy in the snark pages, too busy on YouTube watching reaction channels, too busy watching Emily on her location on Find My Friends or whatever. A whole fucking day. Like I said earlier in this video, if I don't see my foster cats for an hour, if I don't see them walking by or, asking me for food, especially at nighttime, like that's another thing. Are your pets not on a feeding schedule? Does that mean you just let them free eat knowing that they're fat? You're just telling on yourself. This is why you're a fucking terrible pet parent and you should not have gotten that kitten. If you want people to take you seriously, give your pets to people who will actually give a fucking shit about them, because you don't. Don't try to say that you do, because you don't. We've proved it. All of us have proved it.
Oh my god, I've been taking the blame this whole theme, right? I haven't seen Verity all day. I'm thinking, oh my god, I've been taking the blame this whole fucking time. The fact that she's threatening to share a video of me half naked. If you guys have ever seen BPD rage from betrayal and constant...
I don't give a fucking shit. I understand BPD rage. I get it personally. That is not a fucking excuse. You're 5 years old. Grow up. Figure it the fuck out. You're not a child anymore. You haven't been a child for decades. God, I can't fucking stand this woman.
I think she's a narcissist. I've never said that about anyone in my life.
Okay. Sure, Amber.
And I tried so hard to love her through it all. But she would do all of these fucking things
She's such a martyr.
Behind my back. Imagine how she treated me behind closed doors. Like she was my best friend for 13 months. I'm telling you, there were times.
So long. Sweetheart, I have had condiments in my fridge longer for 13 months.
Where she was so horrible. Calling me fat ass. The first time she ever called me a fat ass was in Wisconsin, and I'm telling you, my jaw was on the floor. Told me off. I hate you. I'm a waste of space. I'm a leech on society.
Yes. I mean, yeah, you are a waste of space and you are a leech on society. You are. Sorry. Go make something of yourself. She's not wrong. She sees you in the types of you in the hospital. She was a nurse. So she sees the strain that they have on the healthcare system. Like, hello, the number one injury reported by, oh gosh, I forgot who reported it. I'll have to look it up and I'll post it here. The number one injury that nurses get are from obese patients. Like, hello.
Most awful things were said to me. If you share, I'm a waste of space. I'm a leech on society. Like, the most awful things were said to me. If you share a video of me during a BPD meltdown where I'm half naked due to your betrayal, that's when suing will happen. You have silenced me for
What are you going to sue her for? For what?
far too long, and finally the time that I speak up, you're gonna go like below the belt. Just the worst you could do. Is there anything you could tell us about what you saw on Tumblr? Just imagine, just think about it for 2 seconds while I'm laying next to her in bed. I just wanted her to love me as much as I loved her. And then that fucking Andrea girl that she would talk to.
She is so desperate. She is so desperate. It's funny. Like, oh my god, this is good. This is some good shit.
I ended up messaging her and I was just like, can you please leave Emily alone? Like, it's weird. She ended up messaging me this whole.
Imagine messaging another woman. Imagine being in a relationship and having to message the person that your partner is cheating on you with and asking them to stop. The problem isn't the other person, which if they know about you, yes, it is also their issue, but they have no loyalty to you. Are they shitty also? Yeah, of course. But you need to talk to the person that you have relations with. It's like, if my partner was to cheat on me, why would I message the other girl? Even if she knew and makes her a piece of shit, why would I message her? That's so stupid. No, cut ties. Say, wow, that was disgusting and gross and you are a bad person. My feelings are hurt. It will take a long time for me. It'll take a long time for me to get over this. This is horrible. I'm going to have to work through this. Wow, what a horrible betrayal. Cut them out of your life. You move. You go to therapy. Dig deeper into your hobbies, into your friends, into your family. You move on. You don't do all this fucking weird shit. You don't stay with them and lay in the same bed as them as they're messaging them and looking at bigger women on Tumblr next to you in bed. Have like some self-respect, but she doesn't. Look at her. If you were this size, you do not have any respect for yourself. So it's really not surprising that she is with someone who is doing that. But she deserves it. That's the thing. She deserves it.
Whole thing about how much she hates me, and I'm like, how can Emily alone? Like, it's weird. She ended up messaging me this whole thing about how much she hates me, and I'm like, how can Emily correspond with someone like this if she's supposed to be in love with me? Like, I don't get it. I'm not gonna like sit here and stick up.
Because you abused her. And I'm sure we will find out soon how you are abusing her. But based off of the facts that we know from your exes, you are a horribly abusive person, which breeds contempt and resentment. That's why she didn't like you. She was using you for your body. Like you were providing something for her, which is why she kept you as long as she did. But of course, she didn't like anything else about you. She only wanted you for your body. Hello. We were all saying this from the beginning.
For her, but like she was like blackmailed. Emily was blackmailed by people. I should be fucking showering right now. I should be fucking washing my hair. No, we're not together anymore. Like, this is me actually. I mean, it's absolutely done. Like, how else would we ever like? Yeah, this is it. What about the sweetest, gentlest love? That's how it was in the beginning. It was so perfect.
Most likely from love bombing on both ends, both sides.
In the beginning, we had the whole thing with the Colleen and the everything at the fan with the feeder and the this and that. Like, that definitely got in the way of our relationship. But did we actually break up? Like, today? No, Gabby, absolutely not. Nothing like that. It was just bigger girls. No, oh my god, no, it was f***ing bigger girls, bro, that were naked. Man, I'm sorry. It was literally just her looking at fat people.
I didn't see the comments that were like, that prompted this weird thing, but I would assume because of the way that she was talking about what she found on Tumblr, she made it sound like it was something illegal, which is why she's like, oh my god, no. It's like, okay, well, say what you're saying, because you're making it sound like she was looking at like children.
Okay, I'm tired of lying for other people. I'm sending her Snapchats of Wasabi and Romeo. I sent a Snapchat of my body because I know she likes it. all while she's talking to Snowflake? What kind of weird, warped relationship was I in? And I just kept allowing it. I'm done with relationships. I'm done.
Oh, she with her little blankie.
Really doesn't make sense why she was with you.
Do you like pork ribs?
She was steadily talking shit about you to everyone. Someone said you may love her, but she has to hate you to do this. You know what? I genuinely thought the same thing. All she wanted was my body. I was just a body to her. I said that to her multiple
Duh.
times. Andrea is this old woman who's like a narcissist herself. Like, you know how many times I wanted to message Alexis and just say you were right? All these reaction channels want to do is see me miserable because when they viewed me as someone who just got into a new relationship, they hated Emily. They hated her. And now
Because of what we knew about her. Hello, she's also not a good person. We only like her right now because she's going to give us the tea on you.
that we're not together anymore. They're all, oh, I've been talking to her. She publicly accused you of doing what you are now accusing her regarding your pet. I'm not accusing her of nothing. I know what happened. I was there. Why did we now break up? Because this is what would always happen. We would get in a little normal argument, like all couples do. She would take it to the extreme, and then she would go online, publicly bash me somehow, some way, and then she would see how hurt it made me, and then she would say, I will never do it again. Finally, when she reached out to Snowflake, I said to myself, we're done. So she hates Snowflake. Like when you're in a relationship with someone, you're supposed to love them, respect them, care for them. You're supposed to be safe with them. I'm not safe with her. Why stay with her? I'm not, obviously. Everyone warned you about Emily. See, the thing is, people just genuinely sometimes don't want to see me happy. And it was like that also with Feline. Like, even though Feline was not really on camera, like, people harassed her workplace, her HR team. The haters get their way. I'm alone. You deserve these women and everything they bring. Okay. It's mutual type deal. Because we would always do this. We would get in an argument, and then we would both be like, we're done. We're done. And then she would go and contact a hater or a Reddit or a
That is so immature. If you are getting into an argument or a spat with your partner and then you guys break up, or yeah, you guys break up all the time, like that's so immature. Neither of you guys should be in a relationship.
action channel. Normally her reaching out to Snowflake would have been part of the pattern, but I need to respect myself. It is mutual. It was literally mutual with me and Feline. That does happen. I don't know what type of life you lived. You stayed with her even after she commented suggesting you let Rarity out. Yeah. Said she was sorry. She said she didn't know why she did that. She said she would never do it again.
God, Amber is so fucking stupid and desperate. Oh my god.
She's good at twisting things. I'm telling you. No, we did not break up for the millionth time. I was just trying to protect her because she was being blackmailed. Like, she was getting these crazy text messages like, do you think she ever loved you or all just a game? I don't know. I don't think she loves me anymore. Like, I
She didn't love you. This is not love.
think she genuinely stopped loving me. If I could turn back time, my mom hated seeing me like that. If I could find a way. Yeah. Damn, I look fat. I can lose weight now. I'm gonna go on a diet. Ugh, what do you guys think? The Snowflake stuff will blow over. I just don't.
I mean, that does make sense that she was with her this whole time, hence the non-weight gain. Can you imagine the mental toll it takes to try to keep your normal life with her and staying fucking humongous, and then trying to live your life on YouTube, convincing people that you're still trying to lose weight? Like that. Horrible.
Understand why he wants to like hurt me so bad in like every angle possible. Like, it's the most unhinged thing I've ever seen. Emily was talking shit to another person on Instagram about me during one of our arguments, but she was talking to someone, and that person is the one who told Hexacana Romeo's in a playful mood. Who told you all this was happening? I got a message on Instagram. Hey, I don't know if you know this, but Snowflake's been talking to you know who, and made a short post about what they talked about, sending you good vibes. The shit never ends. And I was like, you know who? I was thinking like Beck or something because I genuinely did not think my girlfriend was going to do this again. Well, no longer my girlfriend, but is there anything else in your relationship with Emily you're lying about? Well, yeah, I'm not going to reveal everything. I have never hit Emily. I never hit Beck.
I never hit her, but I dug my fingernails into her arm and I pushed her and I trampled over her. Yeah. I never hit her though.
Hit who else have I been in a relationship with? Destiny, never hit Crystal. The list can go on and on. If you could, you would. Your body doesn't allow. You saying if I could hit someone I would? I can throw this at someone's head. I could take this and throw it. Get over it.
Which is funny because she is known for throwing shit at people because that's the only thing her fat ass fucking body can do. She can't charge or hit at someone, but she can sure as throw things. She's telling on herself. God, she is so fucking gross.
I'm not physically point blank peer. Why'd you take blame for Rarity if it was her protecting her? My biggest thing is I wanted people to like her. No one was gonna like her because of her past. Well, all the reaction channels love her now. When I've seen the few videos of Hecticana, he thinks I'm lying about everything that comes out of my mouth. And I haven't lied about a single thing that he thinks I'm lying about. I lost my best friend. I lost her fur.
He literally proved you lying in his live videos or empath videos or whatever. He provides proof that you were lying. She's so delusional. I can't understand. I can't imagine living my life, going through the world this delusional.
Babies. I had to do it. I had to. That's all I got, folks. That's all she wrote. You guys want to go shower with me? Inverted elbows. Is that a fat joke? I can't wait to see how evil you were when you're exposed. Okay. I mean, I turned evil due to betrayal. Yes, I did. And that's like
That's not an excuse. You can be betrayed. That doesn't mean you become a evil person, you stupid bitch.
of the only times. So good for me. I wasn't a raging the whole time, even though that's what I was called. Emily said it to your face or in text. Which
Yes, you were. Yes, you were.
part? Both, though, if you're talking about my favorite was when she told me she wants to knock my teeth down my throat. That was my favorite.
I feel like most people feel that about you. Hello.
While we were looking for Rarity in the truck. That one was to my face, so you wouldn't be able to see that in text. But like my mom knows like everything. I called her all the time and she was begging me to come home. And I would constantly say I am, and then my mom would schedule to come pick me up. Tommy would genuinely like she would become nicer and like she was like crying one time that she didn't want me to leave and she wanted me to stay. So then when she was at work one time, I made her spaghetti dinner and like Caesar salad and like garlic bread. I wrote her a cute little note and I told her, you know what, I decided to stay. And like she was so happy that she cried. Like she would like do this thing where it was like
Wow, two emotionally abusive and manipulative people find each other. Surprise, surprise.
vicious. I would say I'm leaving, and then she would become nice. And then, so her room, like, I'm not gonna lie, we both like have ADHD and ADHD piles. So her room would get like, she would have her pile of dirty clothes, and she also had a rug and like a huge dog bed, and then I had Twinkie's dog bed, so it was a very crowded place. I tripped over her rug. I landed into her. She fell on the ground. Like as that's happening, I'm trying to get her. Like as she's falling, I go to grab her off the ground. It didn't work out very well. She still landed on the floor. And then she started like hysterically, how come you pushed me? I'm like, what is
That is very telling. The fact that she's trying to get in front of this and make an excuse as to why Emily ended on the floor is very telling. Mark my words, there's going to be something that comes out about this.
actually happening? I'm not gonna lie and say I'm not toxic. I feel like a lot of people with BPD are, and a lot of people with BPD aren't. I don't ever try to make BPD like seem some sort of way. Everything that like led to me to be like super hysterical was because of something that I found out that she was doing behind my back.
Okay, then leave. That is not a fucking excuse. You don't get to be a piece of shit, abusive asshole just because someone betrays you and then you stay and they keep doing it over and over and over again. You're stupid. Leave.
Oh, quick note. I just wanted to add here, I am talking specifically about Amber, not about people who are actual victims of DV, because it is extremely hard to leave the first time, and it takes many, many, many attempts to actually leave truly violent relationships. So this is about Amber, I promise.
It's like scary to be in this position because it's like I know how she is, and it's like she's plotting her revenge right now, and it's like that's the part that I'm afraid of. It's gonna be
Why are you afraid of it? Because you know what she's going to expose.
really, really pathetic when I say it out loud because it's pathetic thinking it. As I've also thought it for a while, but like I didn't mind being someone's fetish as long as they also loved my heart. As long as they loved who I was as a person. I don't know if you guys know the song Fetish by Selena Gomez. Like we would even listen to that in Wisconsin
What the fuck?
together. And like the way that she would look at me, like I've never been like desired like that ever. And when it's something like you experience for the first time, it's like, whoa. So that's how it feels. But it's like the way she would hurt me, it's like she forgot that I was like human. I wanted everyone to know that we were still together. Like I wanted everyone to know. So I'm sorry for lying about that. But like I'm not sorry for hiding all the like tea of it all. This was like the end for real. She was responding to my Snapchats as if everything was fine. But little did I know she was behind my back talking to Snowflake. We were literally together. So she would constantly tell me that she was gonna sue me if I ever talked about her. While we were in a relationship, might I add you. She's claiming property damages because her dog pees on her carpet, and then Twinkie also was peeing on her carpet. They both were peeing on the carpet. So what I did was
That is so fucking gross.
I bought this really expensive, I bought two of them, like gate type.
I don't believe that her dog was peeing on the carpet before Twinkie came. I believe Twinkie came to the house, and Twinkie is used to peeing on pee pads, obviously, because she doesn't take her out.
and her dog, pretty sure it's a boy, wanted to remark his territory, and then he probably started peeing too. That's just my guess.
thing to block the yeah, there was pee pads down as well, just for like at night when we were both sleeping.
I don't believe it was at night. I believe it was also during the day because fat ass, lazy ass Amber would not get up to take the dogs outside.
Like, I tried to fix it, like, genuinely, and then I ended up buying a whole steam cleaner for her. Like, I tried to fucking fix it, bro. But it's crazy because she has this cat named Princess, which she keeps trying to throw out, by the way, on the streets, and I keep telling her not to. She really wants to fuck around. We can fuck around and find out. Something done. She has a cat that pees.
That's the real Amber. The mask slipped.
Fix it, bro. But it's crazy because she has this cat named Princess, which she keeps trying to throw out, by the way, on the streets, and I keep telling her not to. She really wants to fuck around. We can fuck around and find out. Something done. She has a cat that pees.
There it is. There it is.
He's all over downstairs, on the carpet, on the chair, on the couch, on the clothes, on the this, on the that. Stop trying to fucking blame me and my dog for everything in your life because I will literally come for you. Did you see the new vid dropped?
But you won't though, because you keep saying, I want to protect her. I want to protect her. Come for her then. Post your proof. Make your points. Like, prove the points that you're saying.
Exposing the narc alert from concerned girl exposes her narcissism. No, I haven't. Should I do my makeup on live stream tomorrow? Or was she videoing you
That's the one that I commented on.
having those moments though? So she would record me, whether it was just my voice or she would record me.
Good. I would have too. She's protecting herself. Is she also a piece of shit? Yes. But you are fucking psychotic.
As I'm having like meltdowns all the time when I was in Wisconsin. I felt so unsafe there. One last thing to say to Emily.
Then leave.
Jesus, take the wheel. All I wanted to do was love you. You only ever made me feel like hated. I wish things could have been different. Like I wish you wouldn't have hurt me in the ways that you did. I wish you wouldn't have lied, betrayed over and over, hid things from me, said awful things to me.
Alright girls, there we have it, Amber's version of events. It seems next up will be Emily's side of things. Let me know your thoughts so far, and I'll meet you in the comments below.
Oh my gosh, that was so much. Oh my gosh, you guys.
That is all I have for you. I have 10% left on my battery. I am hungry. I need to eat. Thank you so much for watching. Please let me know your thoughts down below. I know that was a lot. This is going to be a very, very, very long video. I understand if you have to watch it in parts and segments. If you made it this far, you are a certified baddie, and I appreciate you so much. And until next time, goodbye.